Conway Regional Health System pregame show tips off tonight. And joining us now is the head coach of the 17-1, number one ranked in the state, and now also nationally ranked Lady Cats. It's head coach Ashley Hutchcraft. And coach, we had the opportunity to chat with you a few weeks ago in mid-December. You still had two big trips to make in non-conference at that time. And man, what a two trips it was. Catch us up on how the non-conference schedule and what you've learned about your team in the first half of the season.
Yeah, so we went to Oklahoma City and we played two games there. And, during that time, we were kind of battling some ankle injuries and some sickness. And so we were able to kind of get some of our players that come off the bench a lot of minutes, and we were able to get two big wins there. We had a great time. It was somewhere new. We've never been to Oklahoma to play. And then we went to the Sandra Meadows Classic where there's, 32 teams. We left at 4:00 in the morning on December 26th and played at 11:30. We got the first win, and then we played again at 7:00 that night, and we were able to win that day. And, we won 5 games in 3 days, and our girls just, they showed up. So we left at 4:00 in the morning, and we got home at 4:00 in the morning on, December 29th. So it was a busy Christmas break for us, but it was a good one. I think our team got better. And, because of some of the wins that we had, we were able to kind of put ourselves in the conversation of being nationally ranked. And, anytime that you can just be in the conversation, it means a lot.
Coach, congratulations on your big win at Sandra Meadows. That's awesome. So let's talk about, out of that, you talked about what you learned a little bit about your team through that period there. Can we also now talk a little bit about who your starting five is, and then what you expect to see, like, first off your bench?
Yeah. So our starting five is Emery Bohannon, a senior guard, Samaya Jordan, another senior, Trinaya Weston, a sophomore guard, Kylie Johnson, a freshman guard, and then Olivia Cox, who is a senior forward/guard. The first few off the bench will be Mariah Wilson, who's a sophomore, and then Dakira Carter, who is a senior.
Now, Coach, you start off 6A Central play tonight with Little Rock Southwest. What's the focus as you head into the next season and have this grueling schedule in the 6A Central?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time talking about that the last few practices, and we're excited about the nationally ranked. I think if we were coming into the season and, we lost our leading scorer, we lost our leading rebounder in Alexis. And I think all of us questioned what our season was going to look like. I think if we were all honest, you were probably questioning how good we were going to be. And so I think for us to be where we are right now is amazing. But we also know that in the last few years, we have been nationally ranked and we have lost games we should have won. And then we've been nationally ranked and we've won a state championship. So we can go either way. And we've talked about how teams like, North Little Rock and Little Rock Central, they could care less if we were number one in the country. Conference is just different. They're going to know everything about every single player that steps out on the floor. And that's different when you go out of state and you've got a couple hours to prepare to play us and prepare to play against our 1-3-1, or you have no idea who Emery Bohannon is. We take advantage of that. There's no advantage in that in our conference. And that's something that, we just have to communicate over and over again. And I think our seniors understand that. They get that. Last year we come off of a big tournament. We lost against Duncanville in the finals of the Sandra Meadows Classic, but we were still playing really well. And then we lost our first conference game to North Little Rock and played horrible. So, we're just trying to, keep the main thing right now. And that's us trying to get to be, the best basketball team we can be this year.
She's Conway head coach Ashley Hutchcraft, and her number one ranked Lady Cats tip-off conference play tonight at home here on Conway Corp. Coach, thanks for joining us, and we'll chat again later this week.
All right, go Cats.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway.
Our award-winning team, led by board-certified interventional cardiologists and emergency physicians, delivers one of the state's best door-to-balloon times for emergency heart care when you need it most.
So when you are facing a heart emergency, trust the care you will find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Good evening and welcome to Buzz Bowling Arena. It's Conway Lady Cat and Wampus Cat basketball here on Conway Corp. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside color analyst Tim Roach. And up first tonight in our home conference doubleheader, it's your number one ranked, 17-1, number one ranked in the state, nationally ranked also, I might add, Conway Lady Cats coming into the season. There were a lot of questions. Had a big injury before the season started with Alexis Cox, but your Lady Cats, they band together and they have 17-1. I mean, it's almost unthinkable.
Well, 18 games before you hit conference play, that's a lot of ball games. When you look at the national standings, most teams have played 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Your Lady Cats have played 18 games. Coaches really put them through the ringer and got them ready for conference play. I can't wait to see them, but boy, they are an exciting team.
And the first action that they've seen since the last week of December, they went down to Texas and did the Sandra Meadows tournament, which they have done, gosh, I mean, what, like 10 straight years, I believe now. Maybe they didn't go during COVID, I can't remember. But they did something, though, that they hadn't done in 10 years, and that's they won the whole thing. They've been close the last 3 years. They've been in the semifinals.
Right.
They finally got it done.
Well, one of the most prestigious tournaments in the country is the Sandra Meadows down in Duncanville, Texas. They beat, to win it, they beat the number 18th ranked team in the country, and they went through a buzzsaw of teams that they had to beat to get there anyway. No slouches at all anywhere. And they were not ranked at the time. The Lady Cats were not. So they came out of that tournament ranked 17th nationally, number one in the state.
All that attention down in Duncanville, and your Lady Cats nationally ranked again. First time in 2 years since that's happened. And, man, it feels good to be home with you tonight here on Conway Corp. We'll have all of the home conference action here, as well as the state tournament later in the winter. But, man, good to be back on air with you, Tim, and excited to call another Lady Cat game. And we'll, of course, have the Wampus Cats coming up after.
Yeah, and there's some fun waiting there. Ben Lindsey starts his conference play. He's got the Cats playing pretty well right now.
Going to join public address Alan Williams down on the floor for our pregame ceremonies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Buzz Bowling Arena for tonight's conference matchup between the Little Rock Southwest Lady Griffins and your Conway Lady Cats. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the recitation of Pledge Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence, followed by the national anthem performed by Conway's Courtside Cats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Courtside Cats in the house.
Best version of the national anthem you'll hear in the state right there. Fantastic.
Get our starting lineups here with Alan Williams.
Number 3, Princess Avera. At guard, a 5'3" junior. Number 11, Natalie Jones. At guard, a 5'2" senior. Number 15, Chavari Patrick. And at forward, a 5'7" senior. Number 24, Desiree Boyd. And at center, a 5'10" junior. Number 32, Michaela Henderson. Head coach for the Lady Griffins is Marquita Myers.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top knot, get the moves, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing country, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. The laws loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Zelly on silent, put the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we will cut them out. My barber got me looking top for every single time.
All right, it's 2025. It's a new season and a new year, but the goals are still the same. So let's meet your starter tonight for your back-to-back reigning, defending 6A Central Girls Champions. They are at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Samaya Jordan. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Emery Bohannon. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 12, Trinaya Weston. And at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 22, Olivia Cox. And at guard, a freshman, 5'8", number 32, Kylie Johnson. Head coach for your Conway Lady Cats is Ashley Hutchcraft.
So something we haven't seen. Well, I guess we did see it last year with T.
T, yeah.
But another freshman in the lineup.
Shocker. I mean, it really is it's shocking. Well, that tell you what, after the introduction video, you got to want to play for Coach. She has really dialed up this program over the years and has it in a great spot.
Lady Cats ranked number 1 in the state, 17-1 on the year. Southwest, a little bit of a different story. Winless on the year coming into tonight's 6A Central opener. They are coached by Marquita Myers in her first season at Southwest. Olivia Cox jumping for your Lady Cats. Southwest will control the tip. Now 1-3-1 coming out, quickly leading to a turnover. Lady Cats,
yeah,
that's their thing.
I mean, there are several pressure points in that 1-3-1, and on the ball near the half-court stripe, you see a lot of turnovers that are just backcourt violations, that kind of thing. It creates almost like a sixth resource out there.
Olivia Cox's 3 is off the mark. Rebound control by Conway. Samaya Jordan gets her shot. A little bit short. Rebound control by Southwest.
Southwest started off in a zone, trying to keep us at least out of the paint.
Patrick gets trapped over there by the freshman and the sophomore. Jump ball will go to Conway. Lady Cats forcing opponents to turn the ball over 31% of the time.
That's amazing.
That they have possession.
Great move by the freshman. Oh, my goodness.
Kylie Johnson gets the scoring started for your Lady Cats.
She's a left-hander, and she went baseline, went right around her defender. No chance there.
Olivia Cox got a hand in there. It'll be another jump ball. Kylie, the freshman, averaging just over 8 points a game. It's good numbers for a freshman.
Yeah, she is. She's got the way coach talks about her. She's mature beyond her freshman year.
Got a hand on it there. T. Weston bringing it down. Pull-up jumper is good. Lady Cats up 4-0 early here in the first.
Well, we really missed her during some of the late season stretch. She was injured last year, and she is a dynamic player. She's very heady, very quick, creates a lot of chaos defensively as well.
Samaya Jordan right there. Layup will count. 4-2. Emery Bohannon, her first three of the game. Rattles in and out.
She's one of those that she finds the rhythm. It's heat check moment pretty much the rest of the game, and she can really go.
Deflection for Samaya. And Kylie Johnson with the layup. Kylie with 4 points here in the first quarter.
They've only got one shot off so far. Just can't get past this zone, or this 1-3-1. Trap on the edge. Steal.
We'll stay here with Southwest. Lady Cats up 6-2 early here in the first quarter.
Southwest just having to work really hard just to get the ball over the line and get it into a spot where they can try to make a play.
Patrick loses control, goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Southwest. Trinaya brings it down, pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line. Cox with the rebound. She goes up strong, no call.
Wow. What are we looking at there?
Southwest gets the shot off. That's Desiree Boyd. She cuts the lead to 2. Kylie Johnson pulls up for 3. Off the back of the rim, Samaya with the rebound and the sweet move. Lays it in at 8-4. Lady Cats on top here. First break in the action. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds here on Conway Corp.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Back live at Buzz Bowling Arena, the Wampus Cats with a quick 8-4 lead. Desiree Boyd will inbound. Lady Cats showing full court pressure here as we come out of the break.
You thought it was bad at the half-court stripe.
Trinaya with the steal and the layup, the foul. She'll go to the line.
If you didn't want to pick it up at half court and you don't want to see that, you sure don't want to see it all the way full court. Wow. First sub of the game.
Mariah Wilson, sophomore, spells the freshman.
Nicely done by the freshman. I think Mariah is pretty much one of the taller players we have on the team that gets a lot of time.
Trinaya short on the free throw. They'll bring the full pressure again.
Now you have to battle the 10-second.
Jones can't get it across in time. That pressure. They're doing it in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, I mean, it is already with just a couple minutes gone. You've seen almost everything here. Turnovers at the half-court stripe, turnovers in the backcourt.
Bohannon makes her move in the paint. And Mariah Wilson there to clean it up.
Yeah, a couple of contact there in the middle that hasn't gone the Lady Cats' way, but they've salvaged points out of it anyway.
Trinaya Weston gets another steal. T takes it herself with the left hand. 14-4. Lady Cats extend the lead to 10. Bohannon steals it on the other end. Bo, long two, sinks it.
I love that shot right there. Stepped inside the three to make that the midi. That's excellent. Now we're back into our 1-3-1. Got Bo in the middle. Never gonna get
Jordan
there.
gets a steal. Finishes with the right hand. Lady Cats on a run. Mariah Wilson picking it up full court.
Yeah, we're about to get another 10-second violation.
Keita Myers forced to call a timeout. We'll take it as well. 18-4, Lady Cats on top. Back after this break on Conway Corp.
Thank you for your business.
Shania Weston leading the way for the Lady Cats with 6 points here in the first quarter. Everyone that's played has scored so far except for Olivia. She'll break that soon.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Mariah Wilson gets a steal. Feeds it up to T. Over to the freshman. 20 points here in the first quarter, and we've just passed the midway point.
T says sharing is caring.
And I was like, I'd like another assist. No problem there.
Okay, you think she was thinking assist?
Maybe. I don't know. She does. She does not lead the team in assists. She has,
Does she not?
She has 40 now.
Was that Samaya that
Samaya
leads it? Yeah, of
has
course.
64 coming into tonight's game. Got a sub checking in. That's Chanel Ollison checking in for Princess Ibarra.
Pressuring big off of the inbound. Trap. Wow.
Jones gets around it, gets a shot off. Long rebound. Man, Lady Cats just moving too fast for me. I'm not in midseason form yet.
Mariah was on the run out. Great feed by the freshman.
That's one of the things Coach Hutchcraft told us. It's hard to run with these girls. You know, they may not be the biggest. As Johnson gets another rebound, but man, they're fast.
Yeah, the trade-off is you're not. It's not a trouble to get down the court anymore, and it at times had been that way, but boy, not this year.
Ollison 3-on-1. It's knocked away from behind by Johnson.
The only thing that hasn't gone the Lady Cats' way right now is a 3-point shot.
Yep. Yeah, they're 0 for 5.
0 for 5. And they've had some good looks, even though they're playing zone. They've had some really good looks. They're not bouncing out behind or up into the line.
Shooting 31% on the year coming into tonight's game.
That's a foul, yep. And T was, that's what I like. She fouled her, and she's like, what do you mean I fouled? First foul of the game on the Lady Cats. So that's one apiece.
22-4. Already, hard to believe.
Yeah, still 3 minutes to go.
Olivia Cox will check back in. Samaya Jordan will get to sit. She got an offer this week from
UALR.
UALR, yeah.
Yes. I'll tell you this. She is a dynamite player. Absolutely love her game. Whoever gets her, whoever she decides to go with, they're getting to play.
Yeah.
Absolutely getting to play.
Trinaya moving quickly on the other end. Almost got the shot to fall. She tips it over to Bo. Bo to Olivia. Olivia gets the bucket and the foul.
Nostradamus called it. She was going to get her basket.
Everyone scored now on the floor.
So I will say this. T tried the Euro, didn't go, but when the rebound came, she tipped it to her teammate rather than trying to get her hands on the ball. Great play.
3-point play converted by Olivia Cox. Mariah tries to cut that off. She'll get called for the contact.
That's a good call. She didn't get there quite fast enough.
Mariah gets a hand on it, gets the steal, feeds it up to T. Over to the freshman. Other transition points. Been big tonight for your Lady Cats.
That's a sophomore to a freshman right there.
We're going to see that that combo for a while.
Yeah, we are. Nice takeaway by Bo. May see another one. No.
Trinaya Weston having a first quarter. She's in 9 now.
Making up for some lost time last year. She lost out some stats through the year. Nice walk.
Lady Cats have they're forcing 24 turnovers a game. That's a huge number.
A game.
There might be 24 here in the first half.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight.
Well, I mean, so that's a typical Hutchcraft team right there, is being able to get their hands on a lot of balls. But they are really, really dynamic this year. So fast. Oh.
Stolen away from Cox. Taking it end to end. Jones gets the score for the Griffins. Mariah Wilson on the other end. Her shot won't go. Got her hands on it. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with your Lady Cats.
She tried the Euro. Loved the move to the basket. Just didn't quite finish. Here comes Bo with a rest.
Emery just 2 points here in the first quarter. I know she's not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, she may not get a lot of points tonight. She's going to take this one, though.
That one just off the mark as well. Johnson chasing down a rebound. She'll get in the paint. Shot short. Samaya with the rebound. Pull-up jumper. Bounces around. Cox fighting for a rebound. Her putback attempt won't go. Southwest finally controlling it. Almost stolen away by T. Weston. It is stolen away by Johnson this time. Kylie hands it off to Samaya. Layup is good. 31 points here in the first quarter for your Lady Cats. A minute to play.
They are, when they're trapping, just like I was just right there. When they're trapping and in their any kind of defensive pressure, they're getting off their feet to catch the pass. I mean, it's deflection or it's a caught ball off the pass immediately. So they're working hard and getting paid off.
Jones skips it over to Harris. Harris gets it stripped away by Bohannon. Bo up to T. Trinaya. 13 points here in the first quarter.
That's a great quarter. Right there. So you got a deflection on the pass itself.
Harris's shot won't go. Samaya feeds it up to Johnson. Johnson getting a little fancy with it.
Yeah. Dribble. Yeah. I like the thought.
Freshman's just trying to give back, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. The girls are coming. The cheerleaders are coming out.
Cheerleaders on the floor.
We're not.
Yeah, not going to break here. Sorry. Good thought though.
Everybody's trying to get involved.
Samaya's shot will not fall. The end of one, 35-8. Lady Cats up big. We'll be back after this break here on Conway Corp.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers and exceptional team of nurses to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Taking a look at the stats here from Scott Stats Taylor. Big, huge quarter for your Lady Cats. 35 points.
Crazy.
And they didn't even hit a three.
You mean it could have been worse?
That's what I mean. They shot 6
God.
threes, didn't hit a single one, but a lot of transition points.
Yeah, I mean, everything. I mean, really, when you talk about just straight offensive sets, several points came from that, but most of the points came from the defense.
Lady Cats had 13 steals in the first quarter. They forced 18 turnovers.
Evelyn Christensen getting ready to inbound the ball to, I can't see her number. We got lots of new faces.
Lots of new faces. Love it.
Also in the ball game is Phoenix Stone, number 15. Libby Counts.
That's
Number 40. 23 is Aubrey Skinner. And 30 is Janiah Black.
Feed it into Skinner, over to Counts. Libby quickly getting on the board.
Nice. Libby Counts brings some size. She transferred in during the offseason.
Lady Cats getting a steal here. That's Stone. Goes up strong, no call. Southwest will end up with it.
Not for long.
Stolen away by Skinner. Skinner pulls up for three. Nice.
There it is.
Aubrey Skinner says, I'll get us a three.
First three of the night goes to Aubrey Skinner. Nice shot. Nobody jumped out, so she took care of it.
They get it back to her after the steal. 5 quick points from Skinner.
Nicely done there. Great feed on the outside there by Janiah Black.
Black gets another steal.
Good anticipation there. Set up the offense.
Black makes her move. Shot is blocked, but there was a little bit of hand on the swat.
She's seen some great anticipation out of Janiah Black. Little Rock Southwest right now just struggling just to get the ball across half court, and really they look run down already. It's working so hard in the first quarter to try to get the ball in, and it's worn them down already. You're probably going to see a lot of that this year with some teams that Lady Cats play. If you struggle handling the ball, you're going to be in trouble.
Yes. Second free throw was missed by Black.
Yep, that's a foul. Picking up at half court still. You know, that's the thing too. I mean, what are you going to do? You've got some of your reserves in now, but they've got to play the game that's been called.
The JV game today got canceled, so this is their chance to get some time in. They're going to get a lot of time in.
They're going to work it, and she's going to play them, and just like she would need to play them in a ball game.
Stone got a deflection. Black ends up with it. Over to Skinner. Back to Stone. Stone crossover. It doesn't get rewarded with the bucket, but nice move from Stone.
They're not going to call much inside on these drives, and that's okay. But it'll force you to be stronger going to the basket. But she definitely got fouled, but that's okay. Trap.
Libby Counts steps in front of it.
They can't get much out of the trap. They just can't find. Oh, great pass.
Christensen trying to get it over to Counts. Counts hits the deck to secure it. Libby, out of the 5 on the floor right now, Libby has seen more time in the mix.
Yeah.
Obviously, great size that she brings to the floor, which the Lady Cats can definitely benefit from. What are we trying to figure out here?
Whose ball is it?
Yeah. One official thinks it should be Southwest ball.
I think it's our ball. I think it's supposed to be our ball, but okay. They keep, by the way, if you don't know this, they switch a coin or whatever, a token that they have, they put it in their right or left pocket. So that, because on the board, sometimes forgetting to flip the arrow happens, and so that's their fail-safe, is they keep it in their pocket.
Skinner trying to beat them all down court. Takes the hard foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah. that was one of those fouls where you're not going to score it, but you're going to go to the line.
Skinner, 5 points here in the second quarter. Had the first 3 of the game for the Lady Cats, and then hit a layup very quickly after. She's at 6 now with the free throw. Misses the second. Black got a hand on it. Stone ended up with it. Stone with the easy layup.
Nice job by Phoenix to pick it up, and that's out of the hard work from Black. In the lane for the defensive or for the offensive rebound. Nice.
Allison trying to feed it inside. Counts, gets another steal up to Skinner. Ball knocked away, goes out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Lady Cats, and we're going to see a fresh new 5 coming in. Cadence Turner, Brooklyn Jones, Nicole Rodriguez, Anna Savlinova. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to have to get some help on that one. And Amani Johnson in as well. Nikki Rodriguez, she can ball.
Yeah, no, she likes to handle the ball. Nice shot. That's a great shot.
So your Lady Cat starters, no threes tonight.
Was that Amani Johnson?
That was Johnson, yeah.
Nice sophomore. Good looking shot. Good looking shot. They just and I was going to say this the last time down. It really is out of the trap. They just Southwest is just struggling out of the trap. But what that also means, though, it's good news for your Lady Cats because we're doing well in the trap. Turner,
Rodriguez feeds it into Turner, draws the foul. Is it in the act of shooting?
Thought it was.
Okay,
yeah.
She will go to the free throw line.
3 fouls this quarter on Southwest.
And remind folks, the rule change was last season, but there's no more 1-and-1.
It's all 2 shots. And you know,
and it's after the 5th foul now, is that right?
Yes.
In a quarter.
Correct, in a quarter. But it's 2 shots immediately, not 1-and-1. The old 1-and-1 is gone. For us old timers, that's hard to understand, but it is the way. I love that the Lady Cats are still playing the 1-3-1.
Going to call a foul on Brooklyn Jones.
So you have 2 sophomores, senior. 2 seniors out there now.
I'm gonna call her Valanova. That sounds right.
Okay. 2 seniors out there though.
Turner trying to make the most of her opportunity. Stolen away. Harris, pull up, long 2. Bank is open.
Off the glass.
Like to see Rodriguez get some shots off. Instead, it's Johnson again, another 3. Off the back of the rim. Southwest will control it.
3 seniors out there because Nicole is number 5 who just kicked the ball. She's also a senior. So 3 seniors out there, 2 sophomores.
Lady Cats, a lot of seniors on the
do.
roster this year.
Yeah, a lot of seniors.
I mean, really, in the big scheme of things, way more than what we've seen the last few years.
8 seniors. I count 8 seniors. Yeah.
It's cool to see because, I mean, even some of these folks that know, hey, I may not get a lot of time, but I'm going to be a part of a winning program.
Yeah, that's a great shot there. 3.
Rodriguez feeds it into Turner. Turner, nice move. Hesitation, the shot is blocked. Rodriguez cutting it off. And another new 5. But some faces we've seen already.
I think the first time, though, that we've
Kara
seen,
Cole.
Yeah, Kara Cole, number 2. She's 5'6" senior. She's playing down low.
Allison hits one. Southwest, hey.
Back-to-back 3s.
6-0 run here.
Good
Get it
pass.
down inside the counts. First shot won't go. Almost got the rebound. Chased down by Cole. Skinner. And will go out of bounds off of Black.
Pace of the game has not really changed that much. Still working hard on defense, picking up at half court. 1-3-1 is in play.
Black got a hand on it. Southwest will maintain it. Nice move here from Natalie Jones. She gets the foul in the bucket. She'll go to the line, try and convert on this three-point play.
8-0 run by the Lady Griffins.
You know who doesn't like that?
Who's that?
Ashley Hutchcraft.
I'm watching her. Yeah, no, she was definitely giving some instruction there after that play.
Well, it'll stay an 8-0 run.
Yeah, okay, for now. Let's see some offense by the Lady Cats here. I think Southwest, still staying in the zone.
Skinner, they get it down to Counts, over to Cole. Man, just missed.
Yeah, good look there. Lady Cats not able to set up the 1-3-1 there. So now they're going to trap out of it.
Jones tries to break through two defenders, does not go well, but errant pass, and Southwest has it right back.
Trap. They're going to call a foul there.
This time on Skinner. Desiree Boyd checks back in.
That's 4 fouls on your Lady Cats this quarter. And they've got a running clock. So they've got a running clock already. That's interesting. Now they stopped it.
Shouldn't run until the fourth quarter unless they've agreed upon it.
Unless they agreed upon it, but maybe it was a mistake. It's off now. All right, now we're back in.
Black, another deflection for the Lady Cats.
You know, I think they count deflections. I think the Lady Cats do that.
For
and
sure.
So it's I mean, because it changes the game. It changes the offense. It changes potentially the defense that you're doing. But if you get deflections, the whole timing for the visiting squad, it's taken off.
They average about 13 a game. I'm going to say we've probably already surpassed that tonight.
That's happened. Yeah.
I'm calling an offensive foul on Harris.
She threw her shoulder in there.
Great job by Brooklyn Jones, not backing down.
Yeah, kept her ground and took the charge. It's been a while since the Lady Cats scored. Stuck at 49 for a while now for them.
Rodriguez pulls up for three. Just off. She'll end up with it, though. She's fouled. 1:27 to play here in the first half.
That'll be 2 free throws for Miss Rodriguez.
Just the bonus. No more double bonus. No. Just the bonus. Although you get 2 free throws, should you call a double bonus? I mean, I don't know. It's all confusing.
I don't know that they gave names to anything after they did that. They didn't think that through. They should be 1 and 1. But I digress.
Well, the scoreboard still has B for bonus.
Yeah.
They didn't think about all the scoreboards out there that have already committed.
Look what kind of problems you're causing. Still have not scored in some time.
Rodriguez. Another deflection.
Well, Southwest is trying to throw the ball out of the trap instead of trying to dribble through, and so Lady Cats are leaving their feet and getting paid off on doing so. There you go.
Harris is stolen away by Jones. Rodriguez kicks it over to Villanova. Her shot was off. Rodriguez ends up with it again.
Yeah, she's definitely running the show right now.
Jones in the paint, off the glass, gets their own rebound, goes up strong again.
Oh,
what?
Nobody.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah, she got ball, but she had her entire body on top of her. But okay.
Set up the play for Jones. Shot off the mark. Valanova chases it down, but she will have either her foot was on the line or the ball bounced on the line. 42 seconds left to play here in the first half. It's a 31-point lead for your Lady Cats. Still playing tough defense. Stay here with Southwest.
Yeah, they could have called a foul there.
7-second difference between the play clock and the shot clock. Harris's shot off the mark. Rodriguez draws the contact, chasing down the rebound, and she'll get to go to the line.
Come on. Nicole needs to break the spell. Rim has a lid on it right now. Lady Cats, they put up several shots. They got shots off, but it's just nothing falling. Everybody looks a little gassed at this point. No timeouts are being called. So they're just up and down the court.
Our man Colin over in enemy territory over there.
Hey.
Getting the shots for us, though. I like it.
Going into, he's an old offensive lineman. He knows exactly what it's like to be down the fray.
Brooklyn Jones gets the rebound, and she'll get the chance to shoot two after Rodriguez missed them both.
Man, this is unbelievable how long they've gone. I'd like to know when the last score was. Maybe Stats has that.
I'm not even going to say anything.
I mean, come on. All right, take a good deep breath. Get this one down.
Yeah, Jones.
Yeah. She was like, my gosh, finally. Trap.
Southwest gets the shot off. In and out. Will be out on the Lady Griffins, so Conway with 4.7 seconds to play.
Rodriguez can get this off.
Have a shot here.
She can get it off. She can do it.
Rodriguez lofts it up off the glass, won't fall. It's an even 50 for your Lady Cats here in the first half. 50-18. Conway on top.
Good first half. Good run by your starters and even the second team that came in. Excellent job.
All right. We'll take a break here. Have the second half of action coming up in about 10 minutes here on Conway Corp.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp, always on.
You know, somebody on TV every year who drops dead during a football game or basketball game, and there are certain things that we can screen for to try to prevent that. You know, identify those people early, fix problems that can be fixed, and you know, potentially keep athletes from having unnecessary, you know, bad outcomes. Receiving a cardiovascular diagnosis quite often does not mean the end of the career. You know, it may mean some changes in particular sport they participate in. It may mean that they need certain medications or a little bit closer monitoring, but we do everything we can to make sure that there's some way for an athlete to continue to participate in something they enjoy. Well, the key is exercise. You know, ideally we want 30 minutes of some kind of high intensity exercise 5 days a week. If, you know, studies show that there's actually up to a 30% reduction in mortality if they do that lifelong, the key is not to just be the greatest high school athlete and then fall apart after that, but we want to see a lifelong pattern of exercise. You know, my goal is always, you know, never to restrict anybody from doing anything they want, but to figure out how I can support keeping them in the activities that they like. Conway Regional is unique in that we've got a great mix of high-tech, you know, capabilities. We have unusual capabilities for a community hospital, you know, for a regional hospital of our size. But we still have a staff and really a culture that is hometown. You know, everybody who's working there is somebody's cousin or neighbor or goes to church with them. And so there's this sense of community that's really unusual compared to any institution I've ever been around. And when I have to send patients somewhere else, they always come back complaining that it's not like Conway Regional. Physical aspects of Conway Regional are night and day compared to when I first, you know, came here. We've had an incredible expansion of specialty care. There's very little in the heart realm that we can't take care of. Conway Regional's investment in technology and capabilities for the community so that you don't have to go somewhere else have really been amazing.
Hi, I'm Cody Miller. I'm the Chief Plant Operator for Conway Corp's wastewater plants, and this is how I work. A typical day at work for me is coming into a plant that's already running. Our wastewater plants run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Holidays, they're already running, and they will be running when I leave it. So when I come in, we're picking up where the night shift guys left off. We're seeing what needs to be done through the day to make sure that we continue treating water like we need to keep the people downstream safe and take care of the water that's been used by the city. Prior to my current job position, I worked for 5 years as plant maintenance. The senior plant maintenance worker, Ricky Frazier, taught me a lot about the way the plant works, the way that things come together, and what it takes in all the moving parts to keep things going. And what I learned under him was able to get me to where I am today, to where I can see a situation and see the different ways we can go about fixing it and solving problems when they arise. One of the biggest challenges with the wastewater plant is it is a 24/7 job, so we have to make sure that the scheduling is staffed all the way through. We have to make sure people are available if someone gets sick. We have to make sure that if weather's coming, if there's something that we need to do to prepare for a storm coming or anything like that, that it's done beforehand. We've got more than one pump in most situations or more than one piece of equipment, so we always try and make sure through preventative maintenance that everything is ready to go in case we need it, and we have to be able to adapt if something breaks or if something changes to where we can put something else in and get back online and continue treating what we need to do. I would say Conway Corp's unique to me because it is a community that kind of covers everything. Out at the wastewater plant, we use water that's produced and treated at the water plant. We get our water that's coming in, our sanitary sewer comes from a distribution and collection system that's ran by Conway Corp. We use the power that's brought to us by Conway Corp's electric department. We use the internet and the data from Conway Corp's cable department. So we essentially are a plant ran by Conway Corp, doing our own thing separately, but we're still a part of something bigger. A favorite part of my job to me is water is a precious resource, and we're able to take as much of that as we can and put it right back into the water cycle. We keep the water from all the processes that we use, and we're treating it to a quality to where when it goes back into the river, we're leaving a safe water re-entering the water cycle. And the sludge that we collect is land applied as fertilizer for hay farmers nearby. So the only parts that we actually get rid of from our whole wastewater treatment process are trash and inorganic materials that probably didn't belong there in the first place. A typical day off for me, I'd probably be doing something outside, whether it's hunting, fishing, taking care of some yard work. I'd be doing something outside. If I'm not doing that, I'd be hanging out with my son, spending some time with him, watching him grow. He's a little guy right now. He's a lot of fun. Advice I would give to somebody starting out in the wastewater department would be flexible. We've got a lot of different things that goes on. There's a lot of different changes in what we're doing. Plus, as Conway grows, our flow changes, we change, our shifts will change. So you just have to have the ability to kind of go with it and be flexible on what you expect when you're coming in day to day. Reliability is really important to us. We make sure that we're reliable through keeping a generator on site in case we ever lose power, making sure we have plans for any disasters or emergency, and we constantly check what we're putting out into the river through our effluent sampler and our lab that checks it daily. And we make sure that we're meeting everything we need to ensure the safety of anybody downstream from us. And that helps us take care of the community that we serve. So Conway Corp allows the community to kind of get involved in what we do too. We've been able to have some plant tours recently. Just yesterday I led an environmental science group through the plant. They were able to understand what we do a little bit better. They kind of got away from the scary word wastewater, and they get to see the biological process that we do to treat the water and to take care of everything that we get down there. And it's cool to have conversations with people like that in the community that don't really know what we do. And since they got to come out and walk through, they get to go home and tell everybody, hey, I got to see this. Hey, they do this. Hey, they had this big machine that did that. And it's just really cool to be a part of it.
Back live here on Conway Corp. Fast-moving first half, really fast-moving first quarter for your Lady Cats. It was 35 to, how many did Southwest have? 35 to 8.
Yeah.
At the end of one. 35 points. That's a lot of points for a half. That's how much your Lady Cats scored in just the first quarter. By the way, they didn't even hit a three in that span.
That group did, and then Aubrey Skinner came in the ballgame and finally did. Yeah, and then didn't score. What did Jeff say for about 5 minutes
and 17
seconds?
Yeah, until the free throw.
And so all that, with no threes by your starters, a 5-minute drought by the reserves in the second period, and you still put up 50. Pretty impressive. And it was all generated out of the defense. I mean, it was just, their defense is just incredible.
I was trying to count. We've played 17 players in the first half. I believe that's everybody on the roster.
Well, we're going to see the starters to start off again, it looks like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Emery Bohannon says, I want a shot at a shot. You know what I'm saying?
There may be some three consecutive games with a three for her that we need to account for.
Well, I'll tell you, she's got 57 on the year. She crossed the 200 mark sometime in December, I believe.
Well, and she's done well for her career. She'll have she has a significant number that's already been achieved as well.
And I think Samaya's getting close on
yeah, she is.
Milestone as well. So maybe next time we're home, we might get to see both of those honored with those things.
Looks like all the stars back in, right?
Tommy was asking if we were good to go. I'm like, why are you waiting on me?
He's trying to take care of us. My man McMillan down there
I gave him the thumbs up.
Yeah, there you go.
That was funny, though. They want to make sure this is on TV. I respect it.
Well, yeah, that's what they do at the college level is they make sure the media is good to go. So he's playing the game like Coach Hutchcraft wants. He wants to play at that college level. Let's go.
She wants to make sure everyone can see.
Hey, how about this? First time down the court, Lady Cats with a defensive turnover.
Bo at the free throw line won't go. Emery Bohannon just 2 points tonight.
Yeah. That was a mid-range jumper that she took.
Emery's averaging 18.8 on the year.
Good block by Olivia.
They feed it up to Bo. Over to Samaya.
Teamwork there by the seniors. Emory is committed to UCA. So another Bohannon taking it to the next level.
You know, Justin and myself, we came and shot. Well, you saw the intro we had leading into the game.
Yep.
We came and shot. I think it was their first, maybe been the first game of the year because it was at home.
Yeah.
And it was the Lady Cat Invitational, and Emory had a rough first quarter, and she came down the bench and was really close to me. They kick it out to Johnson here. Johnson, her three's off. Oh, Bo thought about it.
Oh, nice
Gets
drive.
in the lane. We'll do this again. T. Weston. Her three won't fall. Bo, rebound. Bucket.
I don't think the starters have a three yet.
So Bohannon, she comes down the length of the bench, and she said, I'm paraphrasing here, something about not playing very well. I'll let you imagine what that may have been. But then the second quarter started, she came out and hit like 4 threes. So,
yeah, no,
you know.
Once she finds the range, sometimes it's that with shooters like that. You just gotta zone it in. She hasn't taken that many tonight. She has 4 points.
4 points. She's attempted.
Probably 6 or 7 at least.
She's shot 3 threes.
Okay.
So not a ton.
Trust me, she'll find plenty of them, even more so than what she's already had this year, which is what you say 50. How many?
57.
57.
Samaya trying to add to her total. Mariah, nice rebound and contact on the putback. She'll shoot 2.
So Mariah last year as a freshman, she's a sophomore this year, right? Yes, sophomore last year.
Sorry, I wasn't paying as close attention to you as I should have. I was trying to help someone else with a Gatorade over here.
Okay,
so.
well, you do what you got to do. But Mariah last year as a freshman played quite a bit, and she had to fill in the middle a little bit. We were not very tall again last year, and she was she looked a little bit more like a freshman. She was still tall, but hadn't really filled out. Her frame is really, she looks a lot stronger. You have some real focus, talking to coach, some real focus in the off season on workouts.
Yeah, and you can tell. I mean, physically, they're going to wear some people out.
She's utilizing our strength and conditioning coach. You can tell. Oh, good defense there by T. Kick it and pull that.
Samaya to Wilson. Wilson,
there we go.
A lot of threes, but she got that one.
Nice looking stroke there, man. That'll change some things if she's knocking that down. She's going to be an inside force, and if she can pop out and hit that was silky smooth there.
Janaya.
She doesn't want to dribble that. I think, I thought maybe they might call double there. Quick hands.
Poked it away. Wow. She'll keep it herself. Left hand. She creates much distance.
She loves that little left hand layup. That's so nice.
Well, a new 5 has come to the scorer's table, and then all the Lady Cats on the bench just moved forward. So they're ready.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
See right. Skinner again. Jones counts. Black. And that's 15. That's Stone.
Yeah. I think this was the line change.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Back after this break on Conway Corp.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing more than just exceptional care. You're choosing a healthcare provider deeply rooted in your community, where our doctors and staff are your neighbors and friends. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Take control of your healthcare journey with us as your dedicated partner. Schedule your appointment today and let our family care for yours.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena. 61-18 Lady Cats on top here in the third.
They had 18 at the half, right?
I think
okay,
that's
so
correct,
they have not
yeah.
scored here in the third period. Now the starters just came out, so can't recall what the exact time was on the clock when we went to timeout. They'll show up here in a second. But Lady Cats starters did real well. Put 11 quick points on the board in 3 minutes. And just 1 3 from Mariah Wilson. So they're doing it with defense and doing it with inside the lane as well as with layups defensively. Southwest staying in the zone.
Skinner
nice pass.
tried to get a cutting Jones. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good. I like that look from the wing there. Let's see what we had there. Okay, I like that look from the wing there from Skinner. She did a great job of giving the look. Just passed just a little bit too far inside. We are now playing, there you go, man defense.
Steal from Stone. Can't finish on the other end, and it will be Southwest basketball.
Yeah, that's wrong, but okay. I'll get more demonstrative as the year goes on, I am sure, but yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah.
They'll get a foul here on Skinner.
That's her third foul.
Stone got a hand on it.
Nice.
Skinner feeds it to
finish.
Stone.
There we
She
go.
does this time.
Nice. Want to see the reserves really put up. Now this group put up some points, so not really worried there. We want to.
Black will chase down the rebound. Skinner brings it up for the Lady Cats. Coach Hutchcraft urging them to hurry.
Yeah. See, I like the pace though. That's exactly right. Just gotta make the pass. Hit her in the hands, but she was a little too low. Want to give it to her so she can immediately catch it and go up in stride.
Black.
Boy, Black has played really aggressive. Love that. And not wanting to let go of the ball. But she has been really, I mean, and she's playing at a pace where she is she's anticipating a little bit faster than what Southwest is wanting, how they're going, and so she's getting in front of a lot of balls. Good drive.
Stone.
Good drive.
Nice.
Went around the defense, went to her left hand and finished. Nice.
I think that's 6 points now for Stone.
Lady Cats in a man defense.
Brooklyn Jones gets the steal. Being chased down by several Lady Griffins. Rebound to Skinner. Her putback won't go.
That'll be a jump ball.
Okay.
Going to Southwest. New set of players. So it's Rodriguez. That's Cole, number 2.
Cadence Turner.
Imani Johnson, number 10.
Christensen is 1.
Yep.
There we go.
That's the 5. This coordination on the bench of people moving in and up and down and side to side is nice. Done this before, it looks like.
Well, you say that. I don't know. I mean, looking back at some of the scores, they've played a lot of close games this year. It's been
they played some tough teams, right?
So hasn't been a lot of blowout pull-away wins. They've played several of the teams out of the West and had comfortable, like 7 to 12-point victories over them. But it seemed like every game down in Duncanville was last possession type game.
Yeah, but you know what, though? That's what you get when you go down to the Sandra Meadows tournament. You play nationally, you play some really good teams. So they had teams from Tennessee and from Georgia and all different kinds of places. But it's also the heart of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. There are some significant teams in there, Duncanville being one of the few, the host. And to go into that tournament and run the table with no height to speak of.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're going to face teams like, let's bring up a bad subject. We played Central in the state title game last year, and their size is what killed us. And we're shorter this year than we were last year. And,
Christensen gets a steal.
So we're overcoming a lot with this team. Nice pull up there by Rodriguez. A lot of volleyball down there in the middle.
And keeping it alive. Rodriguez ends up with it again.
There you go. Good move.
Christensen. Oh, man. Johnson. She'll get it.
And a lot of rebounds in that possession.
Okay, it's Turner stepping up and almost getting the turnover there. They'll call No, it'll be okay.
24.
I thought it was going to be on Rodriguez for a second.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be on
But
Southwest.
You don't want your 5 handling the ball out top. I don't think against the Lady Cats. That's what Southwest was left with there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, thought we were going to bring in a new player. I guess we are going to bring in a new player.
Not sure what the issue was there. I don't think Coach Myers was sure what the issue was either.
Well, all right, get out of the trap there. Nice.
Turner kicks it out to Johnson.
Oh, good move, Johnson.
Oh, man.
That was a great move on the baseline. Foul called here.
Turner says, I'm going to get my money's worth.
Yeah. We'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter. So it is, I believe, is it 30 or 35?
30.
30.
I think. I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Good
Nicole
steal.
Rodriguez. The steal, the layup.
Nice. Yeah, so we'll have a running clock in the fourth period, but Lady Cats have played a really complete game. A lot of time by reserves, not a lot of time with the starters. They played a little bit in the first quarter, played a little bit in the third. Travel.
I like the effort.
Oh, yeah. Started the Euro a little too early there. Ashley over here coaching as we go. The Lady Cats are going to have a couple of these games in conference play where you're going to see a lot of the Lady Cats, but there are definitely some teams to watch out for. North Little Rock, obviously, right now scheduled for Friday. Don't know if that's going to happen, but
seems unlikely.
It seems sketchy at this point, to say the least.
Comes Christensen.
Nice.
Feeds it down to Rodriguez. She'll try to pull it out and just trying to chase it down. Just lost control.
They're letting them play a little bit. That's okay. They're trying to, like, at a 69-18, 51-point lead here. They're trying to. They have not scored. They did not score. Currently, have not scored in the second half. Southwest.
That is true. Unbelievable, but true. Nikki Rodriguez. All the way.
Atta girl.
4 quick points for number 5.
She is a heady ball player. Got good moves with the ball. Plays really good defense. She's a manager of the court. She knows what's up. She went straight to the hole and finished strong. Love it. Old-fashioned three-point play here.
In and out. Cadence Turner. And is that Black too?
That's. Now I believe that is.
Or the Stone.
Imani Johnson.
No, Johnson.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I'm just going to start listing all the names I see.
Hard tumble to the floor by both girls. Got one struggling to get up. Yeah.
That's Michaela Henderson.
She's wanting to make it to the bench by herself. She's not wanting a lot of help. Respect that, but be careful. Jacob was out there to assist if needed. 30 seconds.
Shot clock is off. Allison.
I'll be honest with you. I can't remember the last time that Southwest took a shot. Good drive. Good drive with the right hand.
Yes.
Seriously, I don't know that they've taken many shots this quarter at all. They haven't been able to get past this point much.
That'll do it for the third. 73-18. Lady Cats on top. It'll be a quick fourth quarter coming up next on Conway Corp.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena. We're trying to find out. Okay, so the Lady Griffins at the half had attempted 13 shots total. That's crazy. Now let me see. Let me go down to what stats just provided to me. They end the third having attempted 15. So they did get 2 shots off.
They took two shots. They struggled to get it just past half court most times, and when they did, it was not necessarily a trap. It was man defense. It was just not being able to get the pass out of that spot. Just great job by your Lady Cats.
Be a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Skinner found a nice seam right in the middle, and Skinner, what's she up to now?
She's got to be almost close to double digits.
That's 8 points now for Skinner.
Yeah. All right, so they backed off. Looks like they're running they're running a 2-3 zone now.
Skinner just poked it away.
Good defense there. Yeah, Lady Cats have backed off the man now. They're playing a 2-3, so that's gonna allow for some shots to be taken by Southwest. She kicked it out of bounds, but okay. It's a new year. I'm gonna be more forgiving of officials in the new year. Foul. They got Phoenix Stone there for the foul. But yeah, I'm gonna be more forgiving.
Sorry, I was chatting with Justin.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be more forgiving with officials.
You say that.
I've not said it every year. You're about to say that. I was gonna say that every year. I don't.
I wasn't gonna say every year. I was going to say every game.
No, I don't say it. I definitely don't say it every game. I try every year to be better about that. But
well, it's easy to be forgiving in games like this.
Fan Tim just can't stand it.
When things are a little closer, you know.
Yeah, no. I'm
not. It's a little tighter.
I'm afraid that you're stuck with that whole mentality.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Nobody has a problem with that matters, so it's okay.
I've also said I'm not going to eat chocolate this year, and I've already broken that rule, so it's not going to be for me.
Well,
25 is not the year of Tim.
It's the year that Tim's going to turn 60.
Stop. Oh, my God.
I can't wait, personally. I've told you this several times, but I don't know if I've told the public this. When you turn 60, that means the 10-year countdown begins, because I'm getting you until you're 70
I don't know.
on these broadcasts.
Well, I will love the Cats till I die, but I don't know about that.
I feel like you're going to have even more energy at 70 calling games with me than you do now.
It all depends on my vitamin intake and what I let's stop talking about 60. Let's talk about this Lady Cats defense. It doesn't matter who they put in. They've been playing hard on defense. They've allowed now. I don't know that they've.
Let's just look at the numbers. 48 turnovers. is what Southwest has committed.
Yeah.
36 steals is what Scott Taylor has for
Is
your
that
Lady
right? 36
Cats.
steals? Nice.
And I trust him.
Yeah, and most of them have been at the top, at the half-court stripe and at the top of the key.
Cole again takes the contact. Sorry.
What?
There were two Southwest fans down here getting really animated and loud, and their coach looked at them and shook her head playfully. No animosity.
Yeah. How about not right now?
But it was funny.
How about not right now? All right. Another attempt here. Follow through. Good breath. And, good rebound.
Turner with the rebound and the
Good
putback.
move.
Silky smooth, Cadence Turner.
Yeah, that looked nice there. Came away with 2.
77 points. Lady Cats 3 away from 80. And that's how math works, folks.
Yeah, you've done well there. Good for you. I'm not going to try that. I mean, Southwest just cannot get off a shot. They're going to call a foul?
On Nikki Rodriguez.
Yeah. she
disbelief.
Is in disbelief, she stares. Anna is in. How about we call her Anna?
Valanova is what I'm calling her.
Okay.
I'm going to call her Anna Valanova.
Anna. Okay. We'll get either feedback on that or we will get the name corrected for us.
Or I've already said it correctly.
Maybe you have. You've said it 15 different ways.
That's the most unlikely outcome.
That's ridiculous.
But it would be nice.
Yeah.
3 minutes to play. Rodriguez doing some work.
Nice. Getting paid off. Yes. Way to go, Nicole. Great move outside, working the ball and then driving the lane.
6 points now for Nikki Rodriguez.
Really nice. And
Here we
potentially
go.
8 if we can just finish the layup.
Nice. An 81 for your Lady Cats.
She's had a good night. Really done well defensively.
Here we
Thank
go.
you, Nicole. Thank
Double
you.
digits. Let's do it.
Thanks,
Yes.
Nicole. Going to get some subs in.
Libby Counts coming back in for Johnson. And Christensen will come in for Rodriguez, who just got the double digits.
Good for her. And I'm going to tell you, she ran the show well. Number 5 did. Great job.
Oh, Cole.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you got in there. I mean, they have to practice the same way. They have to do the same things. And, they get to play against one of the best teams in the country as a reserve in practice. So it's, illegal screen. I mean, there's a lot to be said for that. When you have to day in and day out have to look at Emery Bohannon and Samaya Jordan and T and Mariah and a freshman that is just blowing the doors off right now.
Well, and there's been years I can recall where, there have been players that never got to start. Libby Counts, what a move.
Nice move, Libby.
There have been players that, haven't got to see much time during the season, and they go play at like a CBC or because they're still great basketball players.
Well, correct. And I will also tell you, though, with this team, when you look at the amount of players they've got out for basketball, nice shot, is a lot of these Lady Cats are not going to get to play. And to your point, we have, 8 seniors? That's Lady Cats wanting to stay with the program. What a great testament to the kind of culture she's building here. Great shot.
Cadence Turner.
Where you got players that could play at a lot of other places and decide to stay here.
Especially in this era.
Yeah. It's just it's a testament to a really good culture that she's building here.
I think that's Cadence's first points.
Cadence Turner?
I believe so, unless I'm looking at the wrong.
34?
Yeah.
No, she had a put back underneath the basket
okay,
earlier.
well, may not have an update from stats yet.
Yeah.
Final seconds. Ball will stay here with Southwest. They'll try and get one more play off. Maybe. That'll do it. 87 points tonight for your Lady Cats. 87-22 is the final. Conway moves to 18-1 overall and 1-0 in 6A Central play.
Great way to get started. An outman team, obviously, with Little Rock Southwest, but they played hard, so kudos to them. But your Lady Cats just way too much, and really did it without the benefit of a lot of threes. They just ran their defense absolutely perfectly tonight.
If I'm counting correctly, 18 players. 18 players
scored tonight.
Well, got on the floor tonight.
18 players got on the floor.
I don't know that everyone scored.
Most of them did. Boy, what a night here at Buzz Bowling for the Lady Cats.
Look at the final numbers. Trinaya Weston led the way with 14, and Nikki Rodriguez, the only other Lady Cat in double figures, she had 10 points.
2 Lady Cats in double figures, and we score 87 points. Is that right?
Do what?
2 Lady Cats in double figures and 87 points.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. All right, let's look at our player of the game tonight. She didn't get a lot of time on the floor because starters got out quickly, but it was Trinaya Weston.
You bet.
Player of the game. She had 14 points, 6 steals.
How many assists? Do we have assist numbers?
I don't have assist numbers. But
She had several because she was spreading the wealth down low. She did great things defensively. She ran the floor. She was looking for her partners in crime as they traversed down the floor. Just a great night by T.
We're going to go to the floor quickly here. They're doing some kind of competition.
I thought I saw Grant Gordy out there. Oh, they're putting.
Here we go. That was hard.
Oh! Killer. Whoa.
$20,000.
No, 1,000. She said no. I think it was 1,000.
I thought he said 20.
No, I think it's man. I think it's 1,000. Holy cow! Let's see how much. Let's see how much on the check. It's a bit. Oh, it's not a check. I thought we would put up. We got to get the amount.
We'll do some digging.
Holy cow!
I mean, she hit it hard. I was worried that she put too much on it.
Nah,
but maybe it broke through.
She was committed. That looked like a Trevor Seifert putting stroke if I've ever seen one. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! All right, game 1 of our conference double header goes the way of the Lady Cats. Big win tonight for them. Coming up next, your Wampus Cats in a, I mean, they're all big once you get to conference, but this one, I'm going to say in particular, pretty big game for your Wampus Cats tonight.
They're coming out on the floor now, and there's a lot for this because you've got a lot of opportunities to do new things with a new coach. Just got to see what happens.
Yeah, all right, after the break, you'll get to hear from new head coach Ben Lindsey as we kick off the pregame show here for game number 2 after this break on Conway Corp.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
The Conway Regional Health System pregame show tips off again here for Wampus Cat basketball. And joining us now is head coach Ben Lindsey. And Coach, we got to chat with you for quite a bit back in mid-December. At that point, your squad was 1 game below 500, but then you ripped off 5 straight wins to close out non-conference play. What's been working well for your team as you close the first half of the season?
Man, the biggest thing that's been the change for us has been our effort and intensity on defense. I think that kind of was the catalyst for everything. And that's hard for me to say, like, as a shooter, that was kind of like my dad told me one time, my first game as a sophomore, I wasn't in there for my defense. And so, man, that was definitely a different concept for me, coaching wise, being so defense first. As a shooter, you're trying to stay in rhythm, but I've seen how offense you play better when you're playing defense. Well, you generally play better offensively. And there was a play in the Hot Springs game here. Jace Sullivan made a diving play right in front of our bench, made a big effort, toughness play that kind of lit a fire under everybody. And it's kind of, that spark has still been there ever since.
Coach, so you've got, speaking of your time over the last couple of weeks, getting everything solidified, can you talk about who you plan to play tonight in terms of your starting five and maybe who you expect to see first off the bench?
Yeah, at the point that we're talking right here, I expect to start Kennard Turner and Jamal Holden, Jace Sullivan, Zay Patrick, and KJ Johnson. Right now, that would be, at this particular moment, that's who I plan on going with. And then depending on, foul trouble or who I need to sub first, you're looking at J.C. Schulman coming in, a senior UCA coach's son. John Schulman, his son, coming in first. You look at him, Eli Colum, sophomore, big kid. KB, Cam Blackman, receiver in football, another sophomore. And DeAnthus Dillon would be a little junior guard, and Cam Williams, football player, junior also. Those five would be the five you're looking to come in, and I can't really tell you who's coming in first. That's kind of just how it happens, depending on who needs one, who gets in foul trouble. That's scenario.
Now, Coach, you start off 6A Central play tonight with Little Rock Southwest. Last year, these two games with Southwest were crucial. The Cats missed out on the playoffs with the loss against the Griffins at the end of the year. How do you take down Southwest tonight and get conference play started with a win?
Man, that's going to be tough. They've got a big kid inside. I believe he's a football player that he's very nimble, very strong. I would imagine he's a pretty good D lineman, would be my guess, not knowing anything about him. But they've also had a few move-ins. They've had Camden Fairview's best player, who I'm very familiar with. He was a thorn in my side at Magnolia, and I think he set their school record at Southwest. I think last week with he scored 40 against the team out of Kansas City. He can get very, very hot, and so you alluded to the missing the playoffs last year, and I can't. One or two of these games hurt them against Southwest. The unique part about right now in high school athletics, at least the way our state and our conference is set up, all these games count the same. And once you get into conference, Jonesboro being the number one team in the state, well, it's going to be just as big for us to play Southwest as it is Jonesboro. And that's one area with coaching that I always try to preach to my teams. The biggest game on your schedule is the very next one. You can look at defending state champion Bryant. You can look at Jonesboro right now. None of those should be as important as Southwest.
He's Conway head coach Ben Lindsey, and we're excited to have him at the helm here for the Wampus Cats. The tip with Conway and Southwest coming up here in just a few minutes on Conway Corp. Coach, thanks for joining us, and we can't wait to see what you guys do tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back live to Buzz Bowling Arena, game number 2 of our conference opener doubleheader tonight. Lady Cats took care of business in the front end. Your Wampus Cats have some business to take care of here on the back end. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside Tim Roach, and your Wampus Cats 10-6 on the year. Just not even a month ago, just like 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. The Wampus Cats were a game under 500 at 5-6, and then they had the John Stanton Classic here at Buzz Bowling Arena. Won those 2 games, and then won 3 more after it to close out non-conference play, and just have been on a hot streak as they come into 6A Central play tonight.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit about figuring things out. I mean, you got a brand new coach, new system, new players getting pulled in. You had some of the football guys come in as well. And so it's a lot of shuffling, moving parts. Your Wampus Cats are probably, you're going to see them grow throughout the year. I think it's a tough conference schedule, as Coach alluded to. And so a lot of things to learn. And you get to start off with Southwest, who we need to pay back a little bit. So.
You mentioned Coach Ben Lindsey in his first season here in Conway. Had 5 seasons at Magnolia prior to that. Had a ton of success.
Man.
2 state championships. I think he had like a 54-game win streak. Just a lot of great things that he was able to do there in his hometown of Magnolia. But he's here in Conway now at the highest classification in the state. What have been your impressions of Coach Lindsey?
He talks about basketball in ways. He's a storyteller about how things go and roll. So it's not just X's and O's with this guy. It really is about teaching kids how to play basketball. And so he brings a philosophy that is learning the game, playing the game the right way. And so for me, it's been really refreshing to see how he's approaching these kids. He has, if you look, you can't see it on our shot here, but you'll see this, a lot of guys out for basketball. And so that's kind of a change from how it's been in the last couple of years. A lot of guys want to be a part of it.
Yeah, hey, can you come back to the bubble cam just for a second? Because it's a good point that Tim made here. Look at this roster, man. It goes all the way down. It hasn't gone all the way down in quite a while. There's a lot of interest in Wampus Cat basketball, and it's good. And by the way, a lot of them are playing. It's not like he's just running 6 or 7 out. He's playing 10 a game some nights.
You're gonna see a lot of guys play, and I will tell you, you watch the JV game. If you come back from the Christmas break, you play the JV game, and these guys were playing super hard in the JV game. Lots of dunks and a really good bench environment. Culture is right.
I was trying to get everything ready for the recording, and I just keep hearing, oh my gosh, oh my God, Levi, you gotta watch this. You're missing it.
I saw, for the first time in a long time, a reverse dunk on a breakaway. That was nice.
That was JV.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that here in the varsity. I have the starting lineups here.
They are at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Jonathan Hudson. At guard, 5'8" senior, number 3, Austin Bill. At guard, 6'1" junior, number 5, Jeremy Criswell. And at guard, 6'1" senior, number 13, Makai Mohammed. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 33, Montrell Martin. Head coach for the Griffins is Chris Threet. Now, let's meet your 2025. Let's start the conference season off by meeting our Conway Wampus Cats. And our starters for tonight are at guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 2, Zay Patrick. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 10, Kennard Turner. And at guard, a 6'4" junior, number 14, Jace Sullivan. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 15, K.J. Johnson. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore, number 25, Jamal Holden. In his first season as a Wampus Cat coach, Ben Lindsey.
Some familiar faces if you're a Wampus Cat basketball fan. Of course, Kennard Turner 18 points a game, almost 19 points a game he's averaging. Jamal Holden, 11 points per game. Jay Sullivan with 10. So 3 returning Wampus Cats, each averaging double digits scoring.
Yeah, and you've got to expect some big things out of all those guys. I mean, you've got Holden, who's just a sophomore, but it really fills out the picture at 6'6". Kennard Turner, you got to start and almost finish with that guy. He can do a little bit of everything, and we need him to do a little bit of everything. Jay Sullivan doing a great job this year.
Martin got the tip but knocked it out of bounds. Nobody there to pick it up for him. Montrell Martin.
Oh, boy.
You remember, he caused problems for your Wampus Cats last year, and he caused problems on the football field this year for your Wampus Cats.
Caught a lot of touchdowns for Southwest, he did. But, yeah, he is dynamic in the middle. Big frame and can really handle the ball down low. Good soft touch. Holden's going to have his hands full.
Jace at the top of the key. Over to Zay Patrick.
Tough man-to-man defense here by the Griffins to start out.
KJ Johnson floats it over to Kennard. Kennard has a seam, and it's blocked by Martin.
He anticipated that well, Martin did.
Criswell for 3. Drains it.
Got the open look. Knocked it down.
Turner bringing it up for your Wampus Cats. Hands off to Patrick.
Wampus Cats looked good moving the ball last series. Got a good look. Just a great play defensively by Martin.
Jay Sullivan trying to find Zay Patrick. Pass is errant. Out of bounds. And Southwest, their second possession.
Wampus Cats in a man defense as well. Coach Lindsey said he'll play whatever defense works to win. That's kind of his philosophy. Also, offensively, he does that as well. Good move there by Holden.
Tried to get it down to Martin. It's stolen away. Kennard Turner on the other end gets the layup. First points of the night for your Wampus Cats.
Great defense led to good offense. Great move with the left hand by Kennard. That was Holden starting that off, though.
Hudson trying to get through.
Good block.
Chased down from behind by Holden.
2 good back-to-back defensive plays by Holden.
22 blocks on the year now for Jamal.
Yep. A little shuffle of the feet at the top of the key, or actually at the free throw line by Kennard. Chris Threed in his 5th year. Wow. I think he's been there for all of them. This 5th year of the program.
I think so, yeah, his 5th season. KJ Johnson got a deflection. Jamal Holden will end up with it. They'll get a foul on Martin.
That's good. That's 2 good things. Good defensive play by 2 of your Wampus Cats, and a foul on Martin. That's a great series.
How much weight do you think Jamal's given up on Montreal?
Boy, a lot. I mean, now Jamal has filled out in the offseason.
He has, yeah.
But you got to go a long ways to get Martin in the weight classification, and that's solid weight. That's not big weight.
3 for Sullivan, short. Martin with the rebound, feeds it up to Hudson.
Good look.
Hudson will pull it back. Martin making his move. Holden tried to get a piece from behind, but Martin finishes.
Yeah, good move with the left hand. He's lost his braid, and so Martin's got free hair flow going right now.
KJ floats it up. It's short. Martin impacting the shot.
It was a good look, though. Good.
Hudson drawing the contact. They're going to get Kennard Turner his first foul.
They had a little hand check on the wing there to try to get by. They are definitely trying to dribble penetration to get into the lane in this man defense. Wampus Cats.
Criswell over to Gill. Gill trying to get around Patrick. Martin's going to end up with it. Martin and Holden. Will be a jump ball. Possession stays with the Griffins. St. Patrick being pesky.
Good. That's always good to see.
Hudson inbounds to Gill. Gill pulls up a deep three. Nails it.
That. Quick timeout by Wampus.
Coach Ben Lindsey going to talk it over with his guys. 8-2, Southwest jumps out in front here in the first quarter. Back after this break on Conway Corp.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Well, 2 threes hit by Southwest here in the first quarter. They built a 6-point lead to start here, 8-2.
That is, if you watched the pregame show, you saw Coach Lindsey talk about a transfer in from Camden Fairview. That is Kelston Gill.
Martin going to pick up his second foul. Coming in hard for a rebound. St. Patrick felt that.
Yeah. So Kelston Gill, number 3 out there, is the transfer in from Camden Fairview, and he had, according to Coach Lindsey, in his last game, had put up a 40 spot. You can tell with that silky smooth jumper for 3 last time out.
Nice feed down to Jay Sullivan. His first 2 points. Lead cut in half. Gill. Trying to get around Sullivan. Can't get around KJ and Jamal, but it'll stay here with Southwest. Chase Forte. It's a familiar football name.
Yeah.
Checks in.
So that great defense, baseline defense by your Wampus Cats, not allowing the shot to go. But, boy, Gill is very quick with the ball.
Criswell pulls up for 2. He's got a smooth shot as well.
Yeah, he hit the 3 earlier, and nice jumper there.
St. Patrick, no hesitation. Shot short. Jamal with the rebound. His leg just kicked out from under him. Not intentionally kicked out, but.
Yeah.
And that's 3 fouls on Southwest.
And they've got to make hay now holding these 2 with Martin being out with 2 fouls.
Feed it into him. Feed it down to Kennard Turner. And Jamal Holden slams it back.
That's how you make some hay while Martin is out.
Feed it up to Forte. Pulls it out. Hudson in the lane. Won't go. Jamal Holden with the rebound.
Good tip back out there by Kennard. Getting it to Holden.
St. Patrick forcing the issue. Gets through. And the lead down to 2.
Red Sea parted, and he took advantage of it. Went right down the lane. No contest there.
Gill, tough contested shot, and just drains it.
Wow, that's a great move. Turnaround, the old-fashioned turnaround J. That's good defense by your Wampus Cats. There's not much you can do with a turnaround jumper like that fadeaway.
Jace feeds to Patrick, gets the foul. Shot won't go. He'll shoot 2.
See who the foul is on. They're going to call it on Gill. That's his first. Good feed that time by Sullivan.
I don't remember Southwest having these black uniforms. Did they?
Not that we saw.
I like them.
Yeah.
Look sharp.
Definitely got some football influence in the player rotation here.
Muhammad,
yeah.
Forte in there.
Yeah. When Martin's in, Martin.
Stout will check in for Criswell.
Conway with height advantage here.
Zay hits the second. Cuts it down to 3.
This guy's going to be hard to handle. You're going to have to, yeah. It's going to be the first foul on Patrick, I believe. Took a shot to the face, but it was after the foul.
Misses the first. Well, he's made much harder shots than that tonight.
This has been the easiest look. Yeah, he looks good with the ball. He looks good shooting the ball. Good lift on the J.
Does hit the second. Southwest going to pick it up about 3/4.
Sticking with the man, though.
Jay Sullivan thought about it. Kicks it over to Kennard. Back to Jace for 3. Off the front of the rim. Conway can't control the rebound.
Good movement that time by your Wampus Cats. Good back and forth there to get the open look. Just got to knock it down.
Gill.
Jace
going nowhere.
Sullivan with good defensive play.
Johnson foul, no call. And Gill gets the shot on the other end.
Good drive.
KJ across midcourt over to Jamal.
Good move.
Goes all the way. Jamal Holden looking a little more confident.
Yeah, that was a great move.
Stout. Pull up. Near the free throw line won't go. Kennard Turner forcing the issue on the other end. Hey.
So that started with a good quick release off the rebound by Holden to get the ball out. They didn't have time to set back on the defense, and Kennard did a great job of driving the basket.
J.C. Schulman will check in his first minutes of the night.
J.C. is the son of Coach Schulman at UCA, his first year with the Bears.
J.C. averaging about 5 points a game. Good free throw shooter as well. And Conway cuts it down to 1. We close in on the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. Tony. I don't know if he could even see the goal over Jamal Holden.
Holden's done a great job of being a stopper over there.
Last touched by Forte. It'll stay here with your Wampus Cats.
As long as Holden is in the ball game right there, he's changing what they try to do offensively because they want to dribble, penetrate, and they get to that spot. They're going to have to dish it because Holden's there to block.
Schulman gets it to Kennard. Turner. Over to KJ. Over to Schulman. Feeds it inside to Jamal. Jamal slamming it home. And Conway has the lead.
He didn't think about going off the glass. He just took the angle and just jammed it in. Nice. Great pass that time by Schulman.
Criswell. Long 2. Man.
Can't do anything about that. Great defense that time by Jace. Just really good shot. Can hold for the last shot here of the quarter.
Down to 7 seconds. Kennard kicks it out to Schulman. Schulman's 3 is good. And Conway takes the lead right before the buzzer. At the end of 1. Wampus Cats 19, Southwest 17. Back with the second quarter after this break on Conway Corp.
thank you for your business.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena. Man, what an entertaining first quarter. Southwest jumped out 8-2 to start the first quarter, but your Wampus Cats found a run of their own as they close the final few minutes, and they have the lead 19-17 as we start quarter number 2.
The 17-9 fashion. Did it really a lot of great defense. They've made, Southwest has some really tough shots. They've had very few real open looks. They've created very well, so they've done a great job. And I think what you saw there too is the impact of Martin not being in the ball game with 2 fouls.
And still not.
It's still not coming. Well, you got to be cautious. You don't want to pick up that third so early in the first half.
I say throw caution to the wind.
I thought you were going to say, I say leave him on the bench the rest of the game.
Play with reckless abandon. Put him back in. Get that third or fourth foul.
Let's don't do that. Make hay while he's out, though.
Jamal Holden pulls up for 3. His second 3 of the year.
Nice. Wow, what a great shot that was. I'm not sure that Coach really wants to see him shooting threes like that. That gimmick. Wow.
He had only made 1 the whole season.
Boy.
That was his second.
This Gill guy can really fly.
He's a dude.
Oh,
Schulman
nice pass.
trying to find Sullivan, and Forte just stepped in front.
That was a good-looking pass. Just a little bit better defense by the Griffins there. Cats stay in the man.
Criswell's shot was short. Wampus Cats a chance to extend the lead. Sullivan, deep 3. No good.
He had a good clean look. That was a long way out there, though.
Criswell on the baseline. Tough shot, won't go. Forte just ripped it out and put it back.
That's strong hands there by Forte.
Schulman thought about it.
Good
Feeds
pass.
it inside to Sullivan. Schulman.
Ah, man, he can dish. I like the way wow, that's a great pass. That's not going to be. I can see Coach Lindsey.
he does not like that.
He's a little disgruntled by that. But, yeah, just didn't quite get back in time. And Southwest beat him. Schulman plays with his head up. Man, his eyes are always going. He's out.
That'll be out on Southwest. Come on, make the call.
Yeah, no, that's white ball. There's no foul there, and I think there probably was, but we got away with one there.
Hey.
I call it like I see it. I know. This is the new me. This is the 25.
New me, same chocolate. It's all good.
St. Patrick back at the ball game. Yeah, I'm not sure what the discussion was. I mean, he fell out of bounds with the ball. It's going to be Wampus Cat ball. Schulman out there directing traffic, kind of playing the captain out there. I like it. Nice pass.
Feed to Zay Patrick. Patrick wide open and 2 assists in the last minute for Schulman.
Well, Schulman can really run the offense. I like the way he looks with the ball.
Gill trying to respond. Quick 3, won't go. I get nervous every time he pulls up now.
Yeah, I know.
St. Patrick lost control, gets it
play.
back,
Oh.
and finishes at the rim.
Great opportunity by Southwest there, and Patrick just with a better move on the loose ball, and then drove strong to the rim.
Criswell floats it up, no good. Feed it up to KJ, controls it.
And count the basket.
Nice.
Wow. Great move. Wow. KJ with this, and that was a great outlet pass in the backcourt to feed KJ Johnson, who was able to control it and then drove hard to the basket, got the foul. Nice.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it to Conway up 30-23. Extend the lead here in the second quarter. Back with the rest of the action after this break on Conway Corp.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp, always on.
Live tonight, conference opener for your Conway Wampus Cats, and so far so good.
Yeah, they look good. They started this period with a 1-point lead, I believe, and they've expanded it here, and they're a chance to go to the line to get one more. They've done a great job with defense, finished well at the basket, and you got a guy like Shulman who has really seen the court well and making things happen with his passes.
Wampus Cats shooting 62% overall here in the first half. That'll do it.
Yeah, everybody's contributing. You look at the board right now, the ones that are on the floor, everybody's scored.
Jamal Holden with 9. KJ now with 3 after that free throw.
The old-fashioned three-point play. Can't stay in the man. It's been pretty good. They've had some, they've forced Southwest to make some tough shots, and they have done that.
Hudson, that was a tough shot. KJ chasing it
good
down,
play.
feeds it up to Zay. Zay's layup won't go, but KJ following it up, and he's got the putback.
Much great hustle plays by the Wampus Cats the last few times down the court. That's just a great move by Patrick, and then a good finish by KJ. Ten-point lead now by your Wampus Cats, biggest lead of the game. Illegal screen there by Southwest. So
you see multiple Wampus Cats kind of sagging to help on Gill.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's 2 on Patrick, though, unfortunately. It's a tough assignment tonight. That guy can really, really go. Quick twitch out there, has great ball skills, and then has a really good J. I mean, that's just, he's a handful. I can see how he got 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a shocker.
Well, he's already got 11. Jay Sullivan will check back in as St. Patrick's going to have to sit for a bit.
Martin's back out. Got a couple minutes in there. Seems like Muhammad has been with the Southwest program for 15 years.
Yeah. I think he started as a freshman.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. He did. He's a good athlete. He's been hanging around the football program and basketball program for all 4 years.
He did a lot of things for the football team.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a good player.
Sullivan pulls up for 3. Short.
Had a good clean look. This is going to be a pull-up.
Gill. Three-pointer won't go, and it'll be Conway ball. I'm telling you, Gill has struggled with the open looks.
With the easy ones.
But when a hand's right in his face, he's no problem at all.
Yeah. Jace had a good look last time. Just got to knock that down, catch it in rhythm. Almost like he was set up. There we go.
Shulman kicks it back over to Kennard. Kennard's 3 is up. Kennard's 3 is good.
That looked good from the time he left his hand. Great decision that time by Shulman to find the open guy. They jumped out on him, and he found Kennard. Good defense.
Jamal Holden, just the shadow of his threat, but somehow the shot gets off and is good.
Yeah, that's an excellent entry pass, Southwest that time. Threaded the needle, got it to him. Kennard. I like that with him. That mid kind of floater into the lane. He does so good about getting space.
Lead back to 11 for your Wampus Cats. A turnover here on Gill. That's Aiden Gill. There's multiple Gills.
There's a line there somewhere, but I can't find it right now. You fed me one there, and I can't pull it together. That's new. That's different. I hate that.
Stolen away by Aiden Gill. KJ Johnson making it difficult on the other end. The other Gill will finish though, but
yeah, but boy, you got to award the effort on the first one. That was a really nice job of blocking that shot. Just unfortunately, there was a Griffin waiting.
Jay Sullivan couldn't control the pass from Turner.
Trying to go too quick. Coach Lindsey, getting to know him. He's an absolute character, and he does not. His emotions, he wears them all out there. You know exactly what he's thinking on those plays. It's good to have him back in town. He actually finished up school at UCA. Wanted to come back to Conway and be here just because of the city and the things that go on here. So great to have him.
Jamal Holden's block will be erased by the foul. That's on Jay Sullivan.
That's his first. So we spread out the fouls. We haven't had a lot of fouls. We've got the only guy that I know of that we've got a little bit of trouble with is Trey Patrick. I mean, is Zay Patrick.
He's got 2. He's on the bench.
Yeah. For them, Martin has 2, and so they're having to watch that.
First free throw is good.
A little bit of a run here. We had it up to an 11-point lead. They knocked us down at 7-point game. A couple of empty sets on the other end of the floor. Need to convert here. Stop that. Pressure in the backcourt.
Jamal making his move on Mohammed, going up strong. Gets the foul. Almost got the bucket, too.
That's going to be the second on Jeremy Criswell, and he's another one of their scorers. Now you got 2 scores with 2 fouls.
I like it.
That's okay.
Jamal with, 9 points.
I believe that's his second. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but I'm pretty sure that's his second. I may be wrong. I've been wrong before. That was a great move on the baseline by Holden.
Misses the second 9-point lead for your Wampus Cats. Aiden Gill, 3 is up. The sophomore drains it.
Yeah, that's 2 open there. You got to jump out on that. Cuts it to a 6-point lead here. Just under a minute to play in the first half. Good defense out here by Southwest.
They'll call KJ for the travel.
Yeah, it's a good call. A little bit delayed, but that's the right call. So up 6 with 41 seconds left. They can work it down if they want to within 5 or 6 seconds. Cats will stay in the man. Got to stay on 3, got to stay on 10, got to stay on 5. Those are your shooters.
Gill gets the shot off, rolls around, and goes down.
It's just a player making a play.
Conway will hold here for the final possession, down to 10 seconds.
Southwest on a 7-0 run right now.
Kennard with the turnover. 2.9 seconds to play. Southwest a chance to cut the lead down even further.
Yeah, the momentum has swung definitely in Southwest position here. They're going to get some subs in.
Someone's got to inbound it.
They're putting the quarterback in to throw the ball.
Forte finds Hudson. Hudson's shot is up. Oh, man.
Wow.
I can
we
laugh.
saw too many of those last year.
I can laugh because it didn't go in.
Yeah, that's right. The laughing now, sure.
Oh, goodness gracious. 39-35. Wampus Cats take the lead into the half. They got up by as much as 11. Southwest closed it down to 4. We'll have the second half of action here in about 10 minutes. Time now for the Conway Regional Health System halftime show.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Sure. Interventional cardiology is a field of medicine where we deal with heart problems and problems in cardiac structure and function. Our most important job probably is stopping heart attacks. You know, when people show up acutely. Beyond that, we deal with all the complications of long-term heart disease. Several years ago, we started a screening program for athletes with the goal of preventing sudden cardiac death. You know, we all see, you know, somebody on TV every year who drops dead during a football game or basketball game, and there are certain things that we can screen for to try to prevent that. You know, identify those people early, fix problems that can be fixed, and you know, potentially keep athletes from having unnecessary, you know, bad outcomes. Receiving a cardiovascular diagnosis quite often does not mean the end of the career. You know, it may mean some changes in particular sport they participate in. It may mean that they need certain medications or a little bit closer monitoring, but we do everything we can to make sure that there's some way for an athlete to continue to participate in something they enjoy. Well, the key is exercise. You know, ideally we want 30 minutes of some kind of high-intensity exercise 5 days a week. If, you know, studies show that there's actually up to a 30% reduction in mortality if they do that lifelong. The key is not to just be the greatest high school athlete and then fall apart after that, but we want to see a lifelong pattern of exercise. You know, my goal is always, you know, never to restrict anybody from doing anything they want, but to figure out how I can support keeping them in the activities that they like. Conway Regional is unique in that we've got a great mix of high-tech, you know, capabilities. We have unusual capabilities for a community hospital, you know, for a regional hospital of our size. But we still have a staff and really a culture that is hometown. You know, everybody who's working there is somebody's cousin or neighbor or goes to church with them. And so there's this sense of community that's really unusual compared to any institution I've ever been around. And when I have to send patients somewhere else, they always come back complaining that it's not like Conway Regional. Physical aspects of Conway Regional are night and day compared to when I first, you know, came here. We've had an incredible expansion of specialty care. There's very little in the heart realm that we can't take care of. Conway Regional's investment in technology and capabilities for the community so that you don't have to go somewhere else have really been amazing.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers and exceptional team of nurses to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
A typical day off? Oh goodness, well, I spend a lot of time with plants. I'm a huge houseplant person, so I do spend a lot of time in my shed working on my plants. I also have dogs, and I have children too, but they're grown and so they're gone. But I have dogs. I spend time with my dogs and my partner, and yeah. 10-year-old me wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah, I talk a lot, which is probably why I ended up in customer service. But yeah, becoming a lawyer did not happen for me, so this is where I am. I work 10-hour days, so I start at 8 a.m. and work until 7 p.m. Yeah. But I get an extra day off during the week, so yeah.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside Tim Roach. And at halftime here of the doubleheader, conference doubleheader, your Wampus Cats, they were up by as much as 11 at one point, Tim Roach, and then Southwest cut it back down to 4 and almost hit a 3.
Stop
at the buzzer. Could have been 1 point.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's just a 4-point
well,
lead.
we ended their half on the wrong side of a 7-0 run by Southwest. We had an 11. We didn't score it after that at that point. So Southwest did a great job of dribble penetration. They got some tough shots. They made use of whatever we gave them, and we just did not convert some good looks from the three-point line.
Carlston Gill, 16 points in the first half for Southwest.
Yeah. He's almost halfway to his 40 that he got last game. Really dynamic players. They've got 2 or 3 guys that can really go. Now, we did well with Martin out of the ball game, the big guy down in the middle, but he's going to be coming back. Start the second half, and so we've got to make some. Holden's going to have a good game.
For your Wampus Cats, everyone that's played, and that's, let's see, that can't be right. Just 6 people have played?
That may be all right.
Just 6 people have played. Everyone that's played has scored. But your Wampus Cats, 2 players in double figures so far, Kennard Turner and Jamal Holden, both with 10 points.
Yeah, Holden's had a good half, and so has Kennard. Kennard doing it different ways. Holden's done a great job defensively. He stopped them from making some easy penetrations in and blocking some shots, but they are making some tough shots. Got to give them credit. They're making some tough shots.
Zay Patrick, 7 points, but he's got 2 fouls. Really the only Wampus Cat so far in foul trouble.
Yeah, and they don't have anybody other than Martin in foul trouble, really. So, and that's just 2 fouls. So now he picks it up. He's basically playing the clean slate coming in. Start the second half.
So foul as much as you want, Montreal. That's what we're saying.
Jump out there.
Well, he did get the 2 quick fouls happened in the first quarter. So
yeah, he's been out for a while. So we did well, but we've got to pick up the pace again.
And you like what you've seen from J.C. Schulman.
Yeah, boy, man, I really love the way this guy sees the floor, dishes the ball. He made a 3 as well, a critical 3 there to keep the momentum going. We got our lead busted out to 11, but he sees the floor so well. Looks like he has good command of the game.
All right, just about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half. We'll go ahead and take another break and have that action for you next on Conway Corp.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing more than just exceptional care. You're choosing a healthcare provider deeply rooted in your community, where our doctors and staff are your neighbors and friends. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Take control of your healthcare journey with us as your dedicated partner. Schedule your appointment today and let our family care for yours.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena, the Wampus Cats up 39-35, less than a minute away from the start of the second half. Your Lady Cats had a huge win in the opener of our doubleheader, scored 87 points.
They allowed a total of 4 points in the second half, and all 4 of those in the fourth quarter. And you'd say, okay, well, I mean, you just got them dominated, but that's with the reserves in for the majority of the half.
Yeah.
So it just defensively, the Lady Cats just really put on a clinic. Your Wampus Cats here, though, have played it. They've done a great job defensively. They've had a couple of lapses, the 3 that they let go there late in the half being one of those. We've got to convert on the easy looks that we have had. We've got to knock those down.
The sounds of the courtside Cats in full effect here on a Tuesday night. Supposed to play host to North Little Rock on Friday. I'm feeling like that's probably not going to happen.
We'll wake up tomorrow morning and see what the models say. But the weather warrior Tim says good chances.
I expect a text from you first thing when I wake up.
I'm sure you're going to get one.
Southwest starts the second half with the opening possession. Feed it down to Martin. Jamal Holden gets the block.
Great job defensively by Jamal there. You got to
feed it up to Sullivan. Finds Jamal. Holden. It's got 12.
Boy, great job by Jamal running the floor there. Great pass. And you knew that they were going to go to Martin right away. I mean, he's too good down there, down low, but Jamal Holden still had enough lift to get it out of the way. Not sure how many blocks he's got on the night, but it's at least 3. Could be much more than that.
He's averaging almost 3 a game.
Good defense.
Almost got another one there. Put back by Martin. Cuts it back to 4.
Just good job by Martin staying with it there. We got the first opportunity away from him, but he was strong enough to finish.
Holden hit a 3 in the first half. Just his second one made on the season.
There you go. Nice shot.
Sullivan looking smooth.
That looked good. That's a good looking shot there. Wampus Cats stay in the man defense. Patrick has the unfortunate, got a good double team there, but he's got a defensive.
Gill, man. If he's well defended, it's probably going down.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he likes the pressure of the shot when got a guy in his face. He's just something else. What is he? How many points does he have? 19. Wow. Kick.
Kennard kicks it to Patrick. And KJ is going to get called for the foul.
Good call.
Trying to get the ball from Criswell.
Had a real good chance to get the offensive rebound there, just didn't finish it. That 3 by Gill, he cuts it the lead in half. So they're going to go to this guy a lot.
Here he goes again. Shot not true that time. Southwest with an offensive rebound. Martin's shot is short. Might have been blocked again. Another second chance attempt, but finally Conway controlling the rebound. Kennard Turner going right at Martin. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Kennard. Saying he hooked him.
Oh, come on. That is, oh, come on.
That is
no.
Kennard's second.
That's not the right call. Wow, that'll get Fan Tim out of the way
yeah.
quickly. That's not a good call.
Criswell, tough shot against Sullivan. Kennard Turner ended up with it.
Good hustle defensively by Kennard there to get that rebound.
Sullivan gets it to Kennard. Turner making his move on Martin. Gets the bucket.
Nice. Went right back to it. Got the benefit this time. It looked like a walk there.
He kind of pulled up like
yeah,
you thought it was.
That was a little strange. Something happened there. I'm okay with Martin that far out on the floor. That's okay. That's a hook.
Yeah.
Actually, man, and I'll tell you, in college ball, they would take a look at that one because he hit him up top.
And Gill talking it over with the official that made the call. That's Gill's second.
Got to be a little bit more careful with that pass to the wing.
Martin blocked by Turner.
Oh, great play by Kennard there.
Gets it out to KJ.
Oh,
KJ, what a move in the bucket.
Yeah, KJ. Thought for the world he might kick it there, but he did the crossover. Nice. This is going to be his second attempt at an and one. He's been strong when he's gone to the basket. Nicely done. Didn't get that one to go, but boy, strong to the hole by KJ. Nicely done there.
Blocked again by Jamal Holden. Kennard Turner can't finish on the other end, and Southwest ball.
Good look there. They defended that well right at the basket. Got to finish that just a little bit better, but boy, that was a good move by Kennard. Just need to finish. 7-point. That would have extended out to a 9-point lead, so it's 7-point game. Jamal Holden's just been a beast inside. Swatted away several tonight.
Muhammad gets it over to Gill. Gill getting in the paint. It's knocked away. Sullivan ends up with it. He'll kick it out to Turner. Turner working the baseline. Over to Jamal, over to Sullivan. Sullivan drains the three.
Big time three. That time great movement by the Wampus Cats. Extends now to a 50-point lead.
Well, 10-point lead.
I'm sorry. What did I say? 50-point lead? Yeah, 50. We got 50. Okay.
That was the Lady Cats.
That was the Lady Cats. Sorry. Different ball game.
2:39 to play here in the third quarter. It's a 10-point lead.
10-point. Thanks.
For your Wampus Cats. Back after this break on Conway Corp.
We don't schedule the appointments, but we connect them. We don't read the x-rays, but we stream them. We don't handle the procedures, but we power them. Here's to running the things that make business run smoothly. Conway Corp, always on.
Back live here at Buzz Bowling Arena. Love the, love these sideline cameras tonight. We got two cameras down on the floor. Got Charles working the main cam up top.
Who we have on the floor?
Aiden and Kyler
Those
down
are
on the
the
floor.
dudes.
Bringing you all the action, all the home conference basketball action will be live here on Conway Corp. And then, of course, the state tournament. I don't know if that's been announced where that's at yet.
I don't know if they have.
It's going to be somewhere either on the northwestern side of the state.
Yeah.
Maybe Fort Smith. I don't know. We'll see.
Could be.
Wampus Cats have worked a 10-point lead here in the third quarter. Feed it down to Martin. Kick out to Criswell. He's got a good shot, man.
Inside out move. That was a good offensive set out of the timeout by Southwest. They drew that one up, and it worked to perfection.
Second three of the night for Criswell. The Wampus Cats have gotten better this year, but Southwest has gotten better too, I think. KJ.
Great move. Great move with the left hand into the lane. Saw the open space, drove right to the basket. Southwest was extending their defense out there quite a bit. They're guarding the ball all the way out to the top. Wampus Cats also playing some tough man defense.
Martin draws the contact. Can't get the shot to go. He'll go to the line for two.
It's on Jace Sullivan. It's his second.
Jace is having a great junior year, averaging double figures in scoring. He's put in a lot of work in the offseason from what I've heard, and seeing the dividends of that. Martin misses the second.
Okay. I like it when that miss happens.
D'Antheus Dillon is in the game for your Wampus Cats.
Watch
Sullivan for three. Hey! That's two here in the third quarter, right?
I mean, it could be a little heat check coming. Two in a row for Jace. Nice. Watch D'Antheus in the JV game, and boy, you talk about quick with the ball. That guy can really go. So you're gonna watch his moves. Trying to match up with Gill now.
Martin, jumper won't go. Another rebound for Holden. Nard trying to feed it into Holden.
Yeah.
Tight window.
Yeah.
And then he's going to pick up his third foul.
Yeah, I didn't need that exchange there. That's not a good trade-off.
We'll get our first,
go ahead.
First look at Cam Blackman.
Cam Blackman coming in the ball.
Cam, just a sophomore footballer.
Watched him in the JV game as well, and really looked good on the court. Can really fly. Surprise, shocker there, right? It's not like we've seen that. All right, getting it straightened out. Well, there are a couple of football players out there now for Southwest, but also now one for the Wampus Cats. Switch off. Blackman's got Gill now.
Speed on speed right here.
Yeah, it is.
Gill made his move. Wow.
How in the world did that go? Blackman did everything he could there. He stayed right with him. Great footwork. Just too much.
Shot clock is off. 15 seconds. Who are you going to here?
Well, you got to think Kennard's going to be one option, but Jace has hit the last 2 threes. So
Kennard's
if he gets
on the bench.
I'm sorry, Kennard's on the bench. You're right. Yeah, that's not the option we wanted. He's not Kennard. What you're saying, Kennard's not going to get a shot.
No one got a shot apparently.
Yeah, nobody.
All right, hey, it's a 9-point lead for your Wampus Cats. Final quarter coming up next here on Conway Corp.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Back live here on Conway Corp. Nice shot of cheer and dance up above and courtside Cats. All the
They're
sights
all here.
and sounds. Well, they're, probably not going to get a chance on Friday.
They're all getting it in tonight. Yeah, that's a great call.
Wampus Cats have a 9-point lead as we enter the final 8 minutes of play.
Yeah, you know, we've had some good runs here. We finished that we were up 4 coming in. We extended out to 9, so that's a good decision to be made by your Wampus Cats to want to extend, and they've done well. They did get Kennard in foul trouble in that to end that quarter, so he's going to start the 4th on the bench with 3 fouls. They carried. Yep. That's okay. I mean, you don't see it called much. You got to expect to see it both ways, but I would agree that he carried there. Carry. How many times are you going to see that in a year? Not much.
Guild, no hesitation.
Good.
Cam Blackman with the rebound.
Yes, sir.
Going to get to see a lot of Cam right now with Kennard on the bench.
Yep. Trying to look for Holden down low. That's a foul.
Zay kicks it out to Blackman. Blackman's 3 is up. Sullivan gets the rebound.
Good, strong rebound by Jace.
He goes back strong. Put back won't go.
That's 3.
But Holden, rebound, and they're going to say he was in the act of shooting?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Jamal Holden, go to the line.
Good offensive rebounding by your Wampus Cats on that trip. 2 offensive rebounds to go. You draw the 3rd foul on Martin. Now you just need to convert at the free throw line. That's one more opportunity. Kennard coming back in the ball game, replacing AJ, and Blackman's out. Got Schulman in as well. Just need to make sure we know who's got whom, which is what Schulman's doing. Is going, all right, at least do we know who we got? This guy's running the floor, man.
I imagine Schulman probably pretty good basketball IQ.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good bet. That is a good bet. All right, we made 1 or 2. That's good.
Jamal, best free throw shooter on the team. 85%.
That looks smooth there.
Hasn't quite hit that number tonight, but on the season it's been real good.
I halfway expected Gill to shoot that one. Oh, good defense by Kennard. That's off of.
It was off of his head, wasn't it?
I thought it went off Southwest, but
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about the Conway advantage. I'll give you that, but it looked like it was off of him. Okay.
Gill juked himself out.
Yeah.
Criswell, tough shot. Of course it's going down.
Yeah, I mean, that literally Kennard had a hand in his face, did everything right, and still Gill was able to. I mean, Criswell was able to get it to go down. They're good at that. 8-point lead.
Schulman gets it down to Turner.
Get it back to him. There you go. Gonna work into the lane here.
Working on Hudson.
Yep. I'll tell you, he's really, really good at using his frame down low. Kennard can really, really find different ways to score. That's a carry. Wow, 2 of them, we got him. Now you don't see it much, and you've seen it twice. That'll be it for the night.
I like it.
That'll be it for the night.
I don't know. Come on. Let's be optimistic.
You mean you want to see Southwest get it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. All right, we've extended out to 10 now. Another basket here goes a long way. Like to see that.
Patrick, tight roping the sideline. Schulman's 3 is up. Sullivan fighting for the rebound, trying to keep it alive. Southwest will end up with it.
That's a good call. Unfortunately, I agree with it. I don't think Coach Lindsey does, but I think that's probably good. He was not quite set. That will be his 3rd.
So Zay with 3, Kennard with 3. Zay almost got a steal there.
Yeah. 1 foul each in the quarter here for both Southwest and Conway.
That's a push off. Yep.
Schulman.
Schulman sold it. I like it.
Dude, this guy, man, it's easy to like watching this guy play. I mean, it just really is.
And that's the third on Stout.
Oh, man. Coach Schulman's got to be proud of that, his boy there. And Lindsey talked about him. He said, you know, he really is a smart, heady player. You can tell he's a coach's kid.
Jamal making his move.
Yeah, I like that move.
And he'll get back to the free throw line. Who are they going to call this one on? Either way, it's going to be the third for whoever it's, or it might be the fourth on. It was on 5. Okay.
Yeah, Criswell, but that's 3 fouls on Criswell, and one of their scorers. He's got 14 on the night. Need to see some conversion at the free throw line. Like to see better than 50% here by Holden. Talked him right into that one. You're welcome. I won't say a word next time. I'm not going to say a word next time. That's you.
Usually it's me.
I know. You gave me the open space and you gave me enough rope. 50%.
3 for 6 on the night is Jamal Holden.
Wow.
He's got 14.
Boy, the second one looks so good. Good block. You got a piece of it, just not enough. Good move by Martin there. Well, he is really, for a big guy, really silky smooth around the basket.
Sullivan gets it across.
They're taking Gill and putting him on Jace.
Patrick thought he had drawn some contact.
Lost control.
Sullivan forced Gill.
Wow.
Shot won't go. Martin puts it back. It's short. Conway fought him down there.
You cannot be calling a foul down there.
I'm not sure what the call is going to be here.
What would be you cannot have a foul there. Oh, my gosh. I didn't see it. Maybe a push on the back end. I don't know.
And that was just his first second team foul against the Wampus Cats.
A lot of physical activity down there low. There's a lot of collisions and stuff. It's hard to get a foul out of that and give it to one team, but they did.
Long inbound to Criswell.
Stars on the floor for your Wampus Cats now.
It's off of his foot.
Of course.
Martin, he loses control.
How they still have the ball is crazy.
Hudson gets it down to Martin, working on Holden.
Wow.
Just powered that one in.
7-point game now. They did everything wrong and got rewarded.
KJ draws the contact.
That's
this is
third
time tonight.
That's the fourth foul on Criswell, I believe, if it's on 5.
And it is.
That's a big foul right there with 4.5 left.
Forte comes up off the bench. He misses it, but he's going to end up with it. I think everybody forgot that it was an and one.
Yeah. Southwest with the possession arrow. Forte's going to come in for Criswell, I would imagine. Yep.
Lead stays at 9. 4:25 to play here in the game.
Just got to have some good stops. They're going to go. You got to know that not Criswell now that he's out. Gill and Martin are going to be your two guys that are going to have to good backside.
KJ got a hand in there. Ooh! Jamal Holden slamming it home.
Oh, finish, my man. That was a great rebound.
Martin pulls up for 3. It's off. Johnson with the rebound.
Oh, good hold on that pass there.
Alley-oop to Jamal. Going to pull it down. Oh. Turns around. Can't quite get it.
Needed to just lay that one in. He wanted to finish strong. I got it.
Martin cuts it back to 9. Timeout on the floor for Southwest. will take it as well. 3:43 left to play. We'll have it for you next here on Conway Corp.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
He seemed like you wanted to say something.
Yeah, he tried to. I was going to say, you know, the thing about it is you got to. Here's what you got. Like, you wanted the points out of Holden on that last one, but you got to love the fact that he was trying to finish strong and try to jam that home. So I mean, no coaching came from Coach Lindsey on that one. You love the effort of trying to finish that.
Jamal Holden with 16 points. It's felt like at least 2 or 3 blocks tonight as well. KJ's going to draw a foul here.
Too bad it was so far out on the floor. He finished well. KJ likes the contact. Maybe that's what he's telling everybody. KJ likes the contact. He uses the third person when
like he's Ricky Henderson.
That's right. KJ likes the contact.
Well, your Wampus Cats in the bonus. Free throw shooting's been tough tonight.
Now it's officially into the whoa category.
6 for 13 tonight for your Wampus Cats.
6 for 13? Holy cow. Oh, boy.
7 for 14, back at 50.
I have a feeling there's going to be some up and downs on tomorrow's practice, unfortunately.
St. Patrick trying to work through Martin.
That's a big screen to work through. Oh, good rebound. Good defense that time by Zay.
Kennard.
Go right at him. That's a
he
foul.
Does.
That is a foul.
No
you gotta
call.
be kidding me.
Criswell ends up with it, up to Forte. Forte is going to be fouled. 3:01. That's just
Coach Lindsey's, what are we doing? How's that not a foul?
That's the 3rd team foul against your Wampus Cats.
Yeah. Should have been Martin's 4th, but they got away with one there.
Clock's not going. Coach
he had to apologize. And he apologized. I'm sorry. Oh, come on.
That's going to be on Kennard.
Oh, that foul's called. That is crazy.
4. That's 4 for Kennard.
Wow. Got to keep him. He's going to have to play really, really easy here. And he's a contact guy. He's very physical.
Feed it into Martin. Second chance attempt for Martin. Picks up the foul. Who's that going to be on?
That's on
KJ. Okay.
Well, all the fouls have gone directly to, here lately, have gone Southwest favor. Chance
Southwest
to get it to an 8-point game,
6 for 9 from the free throw line.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Guess Martin's got some blood, maybe?
I have no idea. Yeah, I guess so. We're going to give them a second to get it cleaned off real quick. They've got some solution to do that. So the teams will get a quick, easy break here to regroup. Good timeout usage here for.
What do you think Coach Lindsey's saying right now?
You got to play harder. You got to play faster. You got to play better. No, I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot of just, we're fouling a little bit here, making some contact. It's about them getting opportunities at the basket. So he's probably saying, look, you defensively, just don't let them have the easy basket. Be smart. offensively, we just got to score. We got to take it to the hole. We didn't get the advantage of the foul, and so Southwest is taking advantage of what they've been given here.
Martin cuts it down to 8. Stout will check in. Martin will get a breather. Southwest gonna press here.
Timeout by Zay.
Wampus Cats take a timeout. We'll take it too. 8-point lead for Conway. 2:36 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back here on Conway Corp.
Thank you for your business.
Well, Tim Roach. Every time we're almost pulling away, Southwest just keeps bringing it back.
All right.
Kennards gets it over to Zay. Over to Sullivan, back to Zay. Chriswell. A lot of contact there. Sullivan throws it right at him.
We're not getting any benefit of any kind of contact on our end of the floor. That gets Martin back in.
Enough contact to literally
throw
push
you off.
Sullivan out of bounds.
Yeah, don't get me. Well, you're feeding me lines now. You're trying to get me triggered here.
I'm right there with you. Is all.
Well, hand check there. That's a foul. Working the clock here. You don't want to get yourself completely out of rhythm, though. Good cut by Jace. Too much traffic in there.
Down to 6. Sullivan.
Oh, that's a great look.
In and out. Second chance will go for Jay Sullivan.
And contact. And contact. That should be an and one. Making the Wampus Cats earn it, and
Martin working on Holden.
that's a foul.
Southwest. I thought he had it out of bounds.
Yeah.
They're going to say it's going to stay with Southwest.
Holy cow.
140.
I mean, that's just wrong. Oh, my gosh.
Chriswell working on Johnson. Pull up. They'll call the foul. Count the basket. Coach Lindsey.
Wow.
Exasperated.
Wow. I mean, it's been a tale of two sides of the floor, two halves of the floor. Wow.
Three-point play for Chriswell. The lead down to 7. Zay gets it across midcourt.
Trap coming.
And there's the foul from Tony, or excuse me,
really?
Stout. And that'll send Zay to the line.
4 fouls on Stout. Okay, the front end. Yes.
Neither one of us
I'm
going to say anything.
I didn't say. I was not. I put myself on mute over here. I'm not going to say a word. So Jace comes out. No, I'm sorry. He's not coming out. Coming over a word for the coach, who's spending some time with the referee.
Well, yeah, what's going on here?
That you can't. No. That's it. That you cannot do what they just did. I think the FAR officials acknowledging that he missed that. They stepped into the lane when we had the ball.
Criswell's shot off the mark. They're going to get Jace here.
And that's going to be his third.
Working against Martin's no easy task.
That's the right call there. But they totally blew the free throw line problem there. That's just something you can't do.
Thankfully, Zay made it. Martin's been good at the free throw line.
This is going to be a very frustrating year for me. I'm just telling you, it's just going to be basketball for whatever reason. I guess I get a chance to breathe during football between plays, and I don't in basketball, so it just builds to this. Got to get there.
Jamal chases it down. Ooh. This whole thing's making me nervous right here. Back to Jamal. Oh, man.
Boom on the wrist. That's an emphatic call. I kind of respect that just a little bit.
Well, Jamal was a little hesitant because he had to hold on to the rim, I guess, to
keep his balance. Yeah. Now you can protect yourself.
Free throw won't go. 10-point lead with a minute left to play.
They got break there. Don't
Hudson.
Foul. Whoa. Who? They're kind of on
Kennard. And that's it for him.
That is unbelievable. Wow.
53 seconds to play and a chance for Hudson to cut it back down to 7. Kennard Turner gone.
Out of the ballgame, yeah. Got to finish here.
KJ over to Sullivan.
Nicely done there. Got to get it out of there. The trap is coming. Good job. Schulman, great job. Quickly got it out of his hands.
Expect him to start fouling, don't you?
You would have thought by now.
Foul. Schulman. 83% free throw shooter.
I'm going to call you on it if you just did it. That's 5th on Criswell, so he's out of the ballgame, number 5.
I'm just saying, of the people you could foul, it's probably not who I would have fouled.
Criswell with the 17 tonight, he fouls out. Why is he still in the game? Is that not his 5th foul? Okay, well,
Schulman hits the first,
Yeah.
not the second.
Locked.
Could have called a foul there on Martin, I would expect, but KJ a little slow to get up. And it'll stay here with Southwest.
They don't have time to do that.
Criswell gets the shot off. And it's going to be out on Gill. 12.4 seconds to play.
They'll have to try to foul if they want to. They'll have to try to foul immediately.
Foul Schulman, that's fine with me.
Yeah, they're not going to.
I'd like them to foul so he could get to 10. Jamal will put it up. Sullivan put back won't go. It'll be an 8-point win for your Wampus Cats. Opening conference play at home with a victory.
Tough victory here for your Wampus Cats. They had to play through a lot of adversity here in the last quarter, but they maintained the lead throughout. They had the lead at the end of the first half. The second half was a lot more of that. They extended a 1-point lead going into the half to an 8-point victory. Great job by your Wampus Cats.
Really great effort all around from Conway tonight. 4 Cats in double figures, and Zay Patrick was just a point shy. He was at 9. You had Kennard Turner and Jay Sullivan both with 14, and KJ Johnson finishing the night with 12. But our player of the game tonight, sophomore Jamal Holden, finished the night with 18 points and 13 rebounds, a double-double for Jamal Holden.
I'm going to tell you, we'll have to go back and check the stats. That could be a triple-double when you talk about block shots. And the fact that he had about 4 or 5 in the first half alone tells me that he may have had a triple-double. We'll check on that, but great game by the sophomore. Did it all.
Some emphatic shots tonight, like that one.
Baby. Way to finish at the rim, and that one.
Congrats to Jamal Holden, our player of the game. 8-point victory for your Wampus Cats tonight. And, hey, some revenge on a team that kept you out of the playoffs a year ago.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also being 1-0 in the conference. Got to love that.
All right, that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. It's always good when the Lady Cats and the Wampus Cats
betcha
get a victory. Our next game will be back this Friday, weather permitting. We will play host to North Little Rock here at home. I don't know.
You're being hopeful.
I don't know that that's going to happen. All right, on behalf of the whole team tonight, he's Tim, I'm Levi. Great job all around. Great first basketball broadcast. Glad to be doing it for you. All home games will be live, home conference games live on Conway Corp. We'll see you next time, whenever that is. Thanks for watching.
Go Cats.